will be live
You
here in a
remember,
second.
were you watching him at all when he had Floor Gang? And they were against ceiling? The ceiling? No? Okay.
I always gone in and out of PewDiePie. The only thing I remember distinctly is he was playing he was playing a game where he just grabbed a chair while being spooked in a castle and screamed. Amnesia. He grabbed that and turned 90 degrees, jumped out, fuck that shit, just burst out laughing.
Yeah.
Jackfruits.
Now that he's a dad, it's just family content more or less.
No, that's how it is.
Fucking jackfruits.
Yeah.
It works out. No,
family
not
content mesh.
Wait,
That's about as family friendly as Mesh gets.
Are we live?
Yeah. When I said I went live on Twitch, yes. Wow, that music's really loud all of a sudden.
The first thing that came to my brain is
There we go.
fruit, so it's not a fruit.
Right, fucked my internet.
That super fucked up my internet. Right, to just answer your question, Rob, it's Captain America, Brave New World, coming on Valentine's Day, which seems good. And then the Thunderbolts, which is like, I don't know, anti-Guardians. Should also be fine. Anyway, enough of that. What fruit did we pick?
I said jackfruits.
Fucking jackfruits.
Goldy.
Jack fucking fruit.
Jack that fucking fruit.
Last time.
No offense to anybody named Jack.
Last year.
Battery is.
Last year. 1 year ago.
Mid-combat.
Last year.
Engaged in combat with a mighty monstrosity. We resume this session. Top of the turn order. The layer action will be a little bit different due to some missing party members. Roots will spring up from the ground and draw deep under the earth Grim and Maefyre, who will be essentially gone from combat from now. No. We have Goldy, who is recently downed, leaving only a few people still on their feet.
Been tasting dirt for a month.
To fight. Skipping Grim
Goldy,
and
looks like you're not gonna
Maefyre,
get healed.
We have Janus.
All right, I need to do a quick check to see if I'm still grappled. My condition says I am grappled. If I use my swords, I can get out of it, right?
Yes, you can attack it.
All right, well then my bonus action
free.
will do that. Because it's teleportation.
I do not have you as grappled in my notes, if you want to use my notes instead.
That will work then. I'll take the grapple condition away. Because I thought I was restrained and then I broke the restraint and it did not break the grapple yet.
The only one who I have is grappled is Grim. And now he is gone.
Okay, then it's very possible that someone broke the branch for me.
I believe I broke.
That must be what happened then. Okay. Well then I'm just gonna sprint, get next to the thing and try to smack it a couple times.
Chef, do you have it that I have mirror image up or not? I don't remember.
I don't think it has hit you in the past few rounds, so if you did have mirror image, it would probably still be active with full charges.
Okay. That slot is used, so I'm gonna assume I did.
I remember also having fire on my swords. Does that also sound accurate to you guys? I think I put fire on it.
I remember you trying to turning on.
Okay. No advantages here. Just gonna roll 3 dice. Hello, Jodie.
Hey, Jodie.
Jodie.
All right, so the red dice is gonna be my bonus action die. That way I can split them up. All right, well, 19 and a 2. That will be probably 1 hit and 1 miss. Juchi plus. So that'll be a 27 to hit on 9, and then 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay. Then that means double do you want me to do any double damage or anything special?
The fire, you know, should be doubled.
Okay. So do I double the total?
Of the fire, yes.
Okay. So the slashing damage is, oh shit, I need to re-roll. I don't have it delineated. I'll just roll again with a different dice. All right, so the skull dice will be my weapon. All right, so the weapon die will deal 8 and then 10 fire. And then this sword gets 2. So I'll use the skull dice for the fire damage on the second sword. Second hit will be a 12 bludgeoning, or 12 slashing and 8 fire.
Okay.
And that's me done. That's action and bonus action plus a little bit of movement. And my reaction is returned.
Preacher's turn. We'll pick who to attack from. How many are up? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 targets.
You wouldn't hit a corpse, would you?
Only on a good day.
Yeah.
If it's smart, it probably will.
Janus, the beast turns on you. Seemingly in direct response to your attack, but actually just randomly.
All right.
It's
I'm going to use my blood maledict on it.
what does that do?
Before the target is affected, you can amplify the curse, which I will. I'm going to use
Actually, belay that. It does not have its turn. It is slowed, so it only has its second.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Don't have to do anything yet.
Cool.
Mesh has a turn first.
Okay. Let's see, how far can I get? How do I move without? Oh, arrow keys are not working. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 roughly. For my movement, I will chuck a potion into Magic's snots.
Into his
Is
nose.
that an action or action or bonus action, Chef, in your one?
To make someone else drink it, an action.
Action. All right, that's an action then. 2d4 plus 4. You get 7 plus 4, 11 health back.
Yeah. Apply. I spring to life, coughing up blood, bewildered, no idea what's going on. Feels like I've been here for a month.
And do I want to do any bonus action? I will not do any bonus actions.
It's already my turn. Yeesh.
Is that it for you, Mesh?
Yep.
Renok, you're up.
Oh god. Alright, I
And
was not
you're
prepared.
on your feet.
Okay. I had more time to think about this. Okay, I am going to do Bane to to be, it's basically got the body and 2 arms at this point, right? Is that what it is?
I'm not sure what you mean, but yes, it
So,
has a
like,
body and 2 arms.
but basically it counts, yeah, for like the 3 targets I'm going for.
It is one entity here.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sorry.
The only thing we've been treating slightly differently are the roots, which are different parts of it.
Okay.
But I don't think anyone's grappled right now.
Okay. Please make a Christmas saving throw.
Charisma saving throw, you say?
Mm-hmm. 414 is hard to make.
It's
Oh,
fail.
smash. Okay, I thought. Oh, good. I thought my mesh roll. Yay.
This tree's not going to be speaking in Shakespeare anytime soon.
So it is now baned as well.
Mhm.
Remind me what that does, please.
Well, when a target that fails a saving throw and makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled for the attack roll or the saving throw.
Just one time or all?
Hold
It's
on.
concentration.
When you use the spell on, well, I'll use it on level 1. Yeah, it's concentration.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then mark that off.
until the spell
Bane
ends.
and bless. Bane and bless are the opposites of each other.
Mm-hmm. I think I've used up all these ones. So yes, I have. Okay. Remind me, am I within its range?
You are within its range.
All right, I'm gonna stay where I am for the time being then. I'll end my turn there.
Its turn now. It will resume trying to attack Janus. Janus, what were you going to do?
Blood Curse of the Eyeless, which means I can roll a d6 and reduce the roll on the attack roll. So if he's making an attack roll, I will do that.
Is it attack?
Because the attack roll is the trigger.
It has 2 attacks. Or it has 4, but it has 2 because it's slowed. So one attack will be going at you. And the other attack is also at you.
Okay, then I will empower it by taking a d6 of damage. It's 6, so reduce the damage, or reduce the attack roll by 6, and then Renok needs to roll a d4 as well for his, and they stack. And then
First
I will
attack.
take 6 damage.
2.
So its roll minus
8.
8. Does a 16 hit you?
That is my armor class.
Alright, this first one gets through. It's just slamming you here, knocking you back a little bit. Take 3d8. 8.
What was the total?
Rolling.
Keep rolling.
18 damage, and you're knocked back 5 feet.
Okay.
And then it's swinging a second time at you.
Okay, I'll roll again. 4 on this time, Goldy.
Sorry, just rereading my stuff. Roll in. 1.
So minus 5.
It's better than last time. It's
Okay,
a
cool.
21.
Huh.
14 plus 8, 24 damage? No, 22 damage.
Do I go back 5 feet again?
Yep.
Cool. Really glad I used that now that I just took an extra 6 damage for nothing. All right.
Chamilla.
Janus, are you looking really rough?
Yes.
Okay. I know Goldy is too, but I also where are you?
Uh-oh.
Why is it? Shoot! I don't want. No, stop. Okay, you are 80 from me. I need 60, which means I need to go here. So I'm gonna go here and
Vicious Mockery on this thing right now would be very good
Okay.
as well.
yeah, I have a bonus action, so I would Vicious Mockery it first. And just say fuck this.
Vicious.
Yeah, grr. Can you make a Wiz 16 save?
And then it gets -4 on that as well. Goldy, if you want to roll that.
Mm-hmm. I do. Ah, 4.
Fails.
All right, then it's gonna take 2d6.
Oh shit. It has so many debuffs now. It's gonna have disadvantage on its next attack roll because Vicious Mockery.
It's been a long month.
3.
We're annoyed.
So 4 plus 4 is 8 for the 8 damage of psychicness. And then I'm going to healing word at the only level I have left, which is first, to Janus. So that's a 1d4 plus 5. Would you like to roll it or me?
It's your spell. You can do it. Just make sure you get to add an additional 2.
Hey. Okay, I rolled a 4, so 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 2 is 11.
Excellent.
And that is my turn. I have like 5 feet left, so I'm gonna back up 5 feet. Yeah. You do this. I'm all
All
done.
right. At the top of the turn order, you see someone clawing their way out of the ground. And out pops Maefyre. She
A fresh party
beating back
member.
some roots
Uh,
and
Okay.
reemerges.
can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
You can hear me? Okay, cool.
You been hibernating?
Yeah. Okay. So let me see, I'm right next to Renok, right? Okay, so I'm gonna give Renok some healing. I will
Thank you.
use I'm gonna just have cure sorry. Cure wounds. I'll use that. Let's see how many slots I've got. Oh wait, I have these slots. Okay, I'll use that one at second level then. I'll use that one at second level. So I roll this. So that'll give you 11 points of healing.
Yay, thank you.
Sorry, one sec. I just need to read the. So you.
I keep forgetting to roll that extra d6 of damage for the offhand,
Oh.
chef.
What? Okay. Let's see here. I don't think I've got any real good bonus action or anything. I'm basically right within this creature's range, right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I mean, I think I seem to recall I came here, but I did want to try and give healing. Or thought, that's probably why I came over here.
Chef, I see a bit of space. She's not next to him.
Well, the I don't know what the scale is of the map.
You
But-
can hit the tree if you want to, or you can hit Goldy if you want to.
I heal you so I can take a swing.
Does have
Oh,
a
I don't
sword
need
in
permission.
arms.
Well, that I you know I that I'll take that advice into consideration, but that would be an
Beg your pardon?
that would be an action, and I've already used my action, so I can't do it.
Take an action to stub your toe.
So what you're saying is Goldie's not worth it.
Crying is
Yeah.
a free action.
Flying? What?
Crying.
Oh
I
man,
stayed
that'd be cool.
unconscious. Jeez.
Flying is a free action.
Wait, my sentinel shield. Wait, that's a bonus action. I'm sorry. Let me see this. Now I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember if I used this in this combat already. Alright? I'm gonna be honest. And I don't think I wrote it down because
No, you have not. You should have all 3 charges on it.
I should have all 3 charges. We should have been 3 charges. Deal. But okay, so I will use this, and I can roll as a bonus action. I can roll 1d4 damage to an enemy, and an ally in sight gains points. Okay, so I will roll what is 1d4? 1d4. I'll roll 1d4. A secundo. That's a d6, not 4. What the hell? Ah. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, he rolled a 4. Oh, 4.
Who are you giving 4 temp hit points to?
Right. Okay. Hang on. Let me see how my companions are looking.
You may want to give it to someone else.
Renok, you already used. Okay, I'll give it to I'll give it to Markov then, because I gave you. Can I see Markov from where I am?
Yes.
Janus. Okay, I'll give it to Janus then.
What is it?
Janus, you have 4 temporary hit points.
Okay,
4
I'll add that to my
temporary hit
sheet. Thank you.
points. Since I can see him.
All right, that was action, bonus action. Do you have any movement you want to do?
Excuse me.
Well, I'm within the creature's whatchamacallit?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
It is slowed though, so you have pretty much free movement. It has no reaction.
Ah, okay, so it doesn't have a reaction, so I could move. Alright then. In that case, can I move behind Ren? Can I what?
I'm a shield.
What? Yeah, yes. I'm not. Okay. I want to move behind
I am a shield.
All right.
behind Mesh. He's a shield. Yeah. I'm not even
Sounds
joking.
good. The layer action triggers next.
Uh-huh.
Oh no! Don't tell me he has lightning bow. He could get all 3 of us.
Well, I don't think it has lightning bolt.
Good. I have memories.
Layer action 1, 2, 3.
Like pins Jodie now.
I cast it at 2nd level, right? What did I do? I cast it at 2nd level or 3rd level, the thingy? It was 2nd level, wasn't it?
I told Google to roll 3d5 and I got a 6.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
Hey, right.
No. It rolled a 3, a 2, and a 6.
Digital dice.
Oh, no,
Fantastic.
3rd level.
Okay,
AI
3, 4, 5.
really can't do shit.
Yeah.
Wonderful, AI. Wonderful. 3, 4, 5. I need Renok, Chamilla, and Maefyre to make a grapple check.
Oh,
What's a grapple
what are we
check?
grappling?
An athletics or acrobatics skill check. Your choice.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
My screen had just gone dark.
Oh.
The only one who might have a prayer here is the 3rd person who is trying to beat a 22.
Oh, I only rolled a 17.
Renok, what's your...
I
Screen's
can't
black.
roll. My screen's completely
Screen is
gone
black.
black.
Sorry,
By the way, that's pretty high for me.
athletics check.
Alright, I'm just gonna do a hard reset. I'll
Alright,
be
sorry,
right
Wait,
back.
Benji.
Benji.
Close the lid of the laptop and put it back up.
Would that work?
I've had that issue with some laptops where the screen thinks it's asleep, but it's not. So you reopen it to wake it up.
Give it an RKO to wake right up.
Maefyre, did you roll athletics,
no.
acrobatics?
I rolled acrobatics.
What did you
I
get?
got 12.
You are grappled.
Wait.
You said it's DC 22, so
That was the lowest of the 3 that I rolled.
yeah. So Renok needs like a 13 plus.
I will give
And then
myself the
Chamilla,
grapple condition.
You're grappled. And then Maefyre, because you re-emerged from the ground, it is your turn again at the top of the turn order.
That's wild, but I'm grappled. Okay.
If you remember from last time, if you attack the roots and deal 5 damage to them, the grappled effect ends.
Is that so? Okay, so I'm the roots meaning what the okay.
What is the roots are grappling you, so you can free yourself from them.
Okay, so if I do a physical attack with what? So am I able to use my hand axe then? Does that mean
No,
I can?
No, there's a specific grappled condition
Oh, okay, yeah.
that stops you from moving, but you can still attack.
Right, but my hand. What? Okay, but I can attack. I can attack using the hand axe, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, you can.
I can. All right then. I will. I will roll. To use my little hand axe. Let's see here. I rolled a 16. I got a 16.
Even without any of the debuffs from other people, that's gonna hit. Roll damage.
Welcome back.
Roll damage.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
An opposed grapple when you get a chance, Goldy. Either
Sorry?
acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
A 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that is less than 5, so you're still stuck.
Oh, did it deal the damage though?
Yes, it did.
Okay, well, that's good.
I rolled an 11.
You are grappled.
No.
So with the
Curses.
That's your action. You have a bonus action and movement. No movement, actually. You have no speed.
okay
Any bonus action, Maefyre?
bonus action. I think there's not really much point trying to use that circle field because it can only do up to 4 damage, so it's not gonna get me out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will just end my turn because I can't do anything.
Okay. Janus, you're up. It is looking haggard, and as one of the prime damage dealers, you have a shot here at putting it down.
So in saying that, would that give me the impression that I don't necessarily think that... I guess this is just a player decision. This is tactics. I shouldn't be discussing this. I'll just attack this thing. I'll say, try to get out of your grapples yourself. I'm going to finish it. And 3 attack rolls. Oh, wow. That's piss. Okay, so that is a 11 to hit, which I know doesn't hit. A 22 to hit. And
22 is a hit.
it's a natural 20 on my kanji die.
Hmm.
Yay.
Just
Okay.
the good stuff.
Awesome.
Okay, I will remember this time to do the extra die of damage with the special sword that I was supposed to be using all the time. I just always forget to use the correct damage on. All right.
Special sword.
So, okay, this will be slashing. This will be fire. Here we go. Almost max. Let's go. All right. 10 fire damage, Chef. And 11 slashing. Then we'll do... Okay, I have to be very careful on this. All right, let's just do this separately. So I'll roll 2 and 2. All right, so that will be doubled 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slashing damage and 16 fire. That's all I got in the tank. That's it.
Mathing?
Pending. Please wait.
If you would like, I can add another d6 from the previous turn that I had forgotten damage on to see if we can finish it, but that's about it.
It's still standing.
Yeah, alright.
Not much left.
Alright, well, that's it. Maybe Goldy will just swing on it, or Renok can finish it.
It's load, Meshadieme.
Mesh, you finish it first before I can. Go ahead.
Alright.
Jump over my
gonna-
shoulder.
Blast this
Get the
man.
thing, bro.
I'm gonna go do a Naruto sprint like this way and shoot for Eldritch Blast while I'm doing that.
I was thinking about which Naruto song to play.
Yeah.
I pick Silhouette.
16 to hit.
16 is a hit.
Okay, next one is that does not hit. That's a 10 to hit. And third one, I'll do the damage first. That is 8 plus 3. Do I need to split the damage, force and cold?
No.
8 plus 3 is 11 damage on the first hit.
11
up?
kills it.
11 kills it. Nice.
Yay. How do you
This
do this?
this goes right in its like between some of the roots in its gut and just like freezes it from the inside.
All right.
Please tell me you have an extra shot that you shatter it.
It's like,
Sure, I did shoot two, so technically the second one can just shatter it from the inside.
The husk in front of you slumps in death in a final violent tremor of energy. It rattles the monstrosity, shaking its dead limbs like a dog would shake off water. All of its leaves drop, and as they fall, they blacken and disintegrate into nothingness before touching the ground. Starting from the tips of the smallest branches, the twigs crumple inwards towards the larger branches as the last bits of magical energy are drawn to the core of the tree. The larger branches slough off next. The trunk of the tree stands up once more defiantly, but the effort drains the last of the magic from the enchantment, and it falls back to the earth with a thud that resonates and echoes through the dead mountain valley. As if holding its breath, a cool wind kicks up, breaking the otherwise now silent valley. A trove of goodies dribbles out of the mouth of the tree.
Treasure!
I'm assuming we're not grappled anymore.
The roots
It's
all
still ground. We can't. It's
So
dead now,
all
what
of
do we do?
all of the roots
Because
and
if
the
it
tree
does,
have
I bite it.
disintegrated.
there's just this dead trunk of a tree just planted where its body was left. You find an obsidian octagonal rod with spheres on either end, and as you go to pick it up, it's faintly warm. Very clearly magical. There's also a diamond.
Can you
You
describe the
also find
diamond?
an item, kind of this strangely magical. It looks like, turf, lawns of turf. There is an item called a grass carpet, and it looks like there's this bright green grass kind of rolls out as if it was like the tongue of the creature.
Can I poke the
And-
carpet?
Let him finish, Cari. It sounds like there's more.
Sorry, I thought we were done. My bad.
We'll get to your Aladdin's bit later.
Okay.
And this carpet's just a green, looks like sod that would be rolled out, but it's still vibrant and fresh despite everything else here being dead. You can inspect it for a little bit more information later. And then kind of curled up on this carpet, there is a beating heart covered in roots.
Ooh.
And these roots kind of attempt to grow into anything nearby, seemingly spreading and sprouting small little plants and saplings as it drags itself around. It's
Ugh.
looking for a host.
Nope.
Wow.
Do I have something I can smash it with?
I take out my bucket and I put it over top of it so it can't grow.
We're not going to put a bucket on the dog again just because it's heart-shaped.
No, that thing needs to die.
Unless
Turn
you
it
have
for
a
fire.
better idea, like, are we taking this? What are we doing with this? Just I
No.
don't want it
What
to grow
what
into
does it
something else.
mean? It's looking for a host. Like it wants to go inside another.
Yes.
Wait, I think I've got a mad delay, by the way.
In Janus, can you pick top or bottom?
Top?
Top.
Oh,
By the way, I told you guys that I would use that bucket.
What about if it goes into another thing then?
But I put a bucket on top of it so it can't move anywhere unless it can go underground in the dirt.
Also, wait, it might be able to dig and grow underground, no?
Well, I suggest you guys do something else because I'm not letting it move.
Does anybody
You
have a
guys can
hammer?
spend-
You have a hammer still, right?
I do have a hammer. What was
You
that?
guys can
Wait,
spend
wait.
more time analyzing it if you want.
I want to analyze
Can
the
we-
heart
can we
before these guys
analyze
do
it
something stupid
before
to it.
We
We
should
kill
like
it.
pierce it to the ground so it can't go anywhere while you analyze it.
Okay, so that's a
Like
like
stab
2 to
it
3
with your
hour type
rapier.
of thing here. Are you guys just planning to linger here for that time?
I would like to poke the carpet.
Okay. So Chamilla will analyze the carpet, and
I'm taking the heart.
Janus will have a heart to heart. While I try to find an image that I can't find.
I'll analyze the rod.
You pick top.
I did, yeah.
Sorry about that.
This comes out.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Those are tarot cards.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a puzzle, chat. And
I'm wondering, does the
bam. Let's see here. I'm gonna open this in another tab.
Sorry, chef, real quick. I'm gonna upturn the bucket and just put my axe on top so it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't crawl underground or anything. So there's just metal on metal. It can't do anything else. Just so it doesn't give us a surprise attack or anything.
It's
So-
not
Get out.
fighting you. It's
Do-
it's like a large guinea pig. Pretty unhelpful.
do you
I'm
think that the
still gonna do
boxes
it.
represent the letters
Okay.
that are in the that are in boxes?
Usually how these type of puzzles work is there's a bunch of letters that get like boxed, and then the bottom has those boxed letters in them.
That's what I was trying to say.
But they're
is
usually numbered.
PHE is box.
And
So
then
I
there's a
think the
bunch of
boxes
tarot
are
cards
one
that
of those
have,
two.
or I should say not tarot cards, but what are the Barovian ones called? Taroka cards. The Taroka cards are in my bag from there, but these Taroka cards also say like things like the Emperor and the Devil and the Queen of Swords and Temperance and the Queen of Cups. So there is a series of 3. Let's see here. The 2 letters in the middle would be of, most likely, if it's a
Oh, I was
Taroka
thinking
card.
in.
Huh?
In?
And then I have. We're spending a few hours, it seems, just in this grave vineyard, the remains of the vineyard. And I've pasted you the additional information about the grass carpet and the heart root.
Oh.
That you find out from analyzing it. Is anyone playing with the octagonal rod at all?
Me.
Unfortunately, not a lot. That ends up being all you get from it.
I feel like being a botanist, it would be really good for, or you're not a botanist, you're a cleric, but your grandmother was a botanist, Maefyre. Maybe you'd be interested in this carpet? I don't really have anything I want to grow.
Yeah, sorry, I stepped away for a second. So I missed what. Okay, let me read this thing then. The grass cutter. Sorry, let me read this description because I stepped away. I stepped out for a sec. Oh, you can grow stuff on it.
Does this piece of paper or thing look like it is magical in any way? Like got some arcane runes if you were to write something correct, or is this just a scrap of paper?
Scrap of paper right now, ripped in half, clearly missing a second half.
Okay, so this looks like this is the top half of a paper,
Yes.
which means that the key is in this section, but the answer is at the bottom half. So we need to find the second half of this paper in order to get the full conclusion. So essentially we can only really solve the top if the Taroka cards displayed around the perimeter are the hint to solve it and are also in the top section. It's very possible that we have the answers for the bottom section, and Janus will explain.
Oof. Okay.
Did we find any papers in the back area we went to? Feel like we didn't.
Only like some scraps, I think, for sales, I believe.
Although this rod is similar to the materials the golems were made out of.
The golems had.
Can I ask Jeff a question real quick, guys? It says the tower at the top. 1, 2, 3. The third one that's blank under. Is that 2 words or 3? With the single box line.
That is 2 words. I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
Let me look up the solution.
With further inspection, the heart will magically bring to life or return to life anything that it is left in for 1 hour.
Doesn't that imply that it can go in an inanimate object and bring it to life?
Yes, but it also has the idea that it can resurrect things that are already alive.
Or something that's dead, so it can resurrect some.
Yeah.
Something that's died.
Well, I look at Chamilla.
What?
If you're classified as already dead, this thing can bring you back.
No, not that. I do not want that anywhere near me. That thing is creepy. No. No, 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 no.
If you die again, I'm putting it in you. He just stares at you.
I think she just glitches out for a bit, not knowing what to say. I mean, so I'll have to cross that bridge when I come to it, but just know that I think that is an abomination.
Yeah, well, most people think that you're an abomination as a vampire as well. So,
True, but it is not sentient like me.
What's irrelevant?
I don't mind calling unsentient things abominations.
Okay, well, there's still a possibility, Chamilla, that you can go down in combat. That's not beyond the realms of possibility, even with your vampiric condition.
From what I gather, you would have to do it quickly because I will be reforming, turning into mist and reforming in the dining room.
It seems like it's that you have to do it within 1 hour. My abilities as a cleric, I can revivify someone who's gone down, but I think that has to be within 1 minute.
I have to
think
check.
I think I can stabilize someone that's gone down.
I don't know how long it would take for me to turn into mist and leave the scene of my death. So this might be irrelevant. You might only have a minute. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess that's never
I
happened.
never died.
Have you
Well,
ever witnessed
not-
that? Have you ever witnessed that happening to another vampire?
No, actually, I haven't. I've
Didn't
only...
we witness
killed
something
someone,
like
didn't
that? Didn't we?
Oh,
witness
you're
that?
right. Those vampire...
Those things that came out the
They were feral, yes.
bog or
As-
whatever it was.
We took them to... Basically, if they would have fainted and dropped unconscious, that's when they turned into mist and left. So, yeah.
How long did that take?
Not very long, I don't think.
So yeah, it has to be fast.
But
then.
it took them a while to form into a corporeal creature afterwards, but turning into mist didn't take long.
So yeah, my Revivify, I've got to do a creature that's died within the last minute.
I mean, seriously, all you have to do is put a stake in my heart and I'll be stuck there, and then you can put it in me. If worse comes to worse. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this can be you. This, I feel like we should hang on to this heart root. It can. I don't know where we'd come across these again, and it gives the possibilities that in the event I'm unable, because I mean, what if I was down as well, right? Then maybe this could be used to bring
Sure,
somebody
I mean,
back.
I would say you hold on to it, and
Me?
unless I go
Well, give
down,
it-
I don't want to touch that thing.
Give it to someone other than me. This is what I'm saying. Someone other than me to hold it in case I go down. Then someone else can use it.
Which one of you wants it?
Nobody. Nobody
Not
wants
don't
that.
all speak at once here.
Sorry, I'm trying to solve a puzzle right now, so I'm indisposed.
Okay.
Okay.
I was also trying to solve a
concentrate.
puzzle, but
My
I
brain
will
is
help.
not working at the moment.
Okay. When the heart is in a darkness, it doesn't move anyway. So
Okay.
if we just
If
put
it puts in
a-
darkness, it will die. That's what it says.
I thought it just
It
said
said
it went inert.
inert.
Like temporarily inert.
inert. Isn't that
That's how I
like
read that.
Temporarily.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then when you take it out,
Okay.
it would reactivate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dormant is probably a better word.
Like
Got it.
Yeah, like
Okay. I don't know
dormant,
why I
yeah.
thought that it said that it was gonna die, so I was a bit extreme on that one. That's my bad.
Meshadieme, what are
Why don't
doing
you
with the
hold
rod?
on to it for now,
What's that?
Maefyre, and then when they can focus,
okay,
Meshadieme
give
is
it to them.
just
I'll take it for a minute. I guess.
I'm looking
I'll
at
take
the
it.
puzzle.
massaging his warm rod.
Yikes.
Wait, what?
I'm over Janus's shoulder trying to figure
Okay.
this out.
So for those of you who are with me with the puzzle, I have a little bit of an update. So I haven't tried to
Yeah.
solve the puzzle per se, but I have
Oh.
labeled all of the names so we can let me get into character. I'm talking too much like myself. According to the Taroka cards, they have suits similar to a standard set of playing cards. These suits are called the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles. Pentacles would mean like the pentagram or five pointed star.
Wait, but there's a star and then a pentacle, so
No, they're the
basically
same.
same thing,
No, because there's star is not a suit.
right?
The star is a card.
Ah,
So
okay.
in this case, in these suits, you have the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles. The wands and the swords share a 4-letter term. Sorry, the cups and the wands, excuse me. The swords are 6, and the pentacles are 9. So if you're looking for a certain total of numbers, and there's a series of 3 words, pentacles is likely the most efficient one if there are 9 letters. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if there is another card that has a 3-name sequence, it will be of in the center, and the first will be one of the following. It will be a number, or it will be, and usually these are 1-digit numbers, so from 1 to 9, but they might be lower, and there may not be a 1. So it may be from 2 to 9, for example. Additionally, they will have labels as like a person. So for a 4-letter word, there would be page or king. A 3-letter word would be the ace. A 5-letter word would be the queen. And a 6-letter word would be the knight. It is also entirely possible that there are no numbers and that everything has a label. Furthermore, if you look at this card on the left side, and I point to the card with the black cape, from my memory, I believe this card represents death, but does not have a label. It just simply says 5. So, I'm not entirely certain. There are also Roman numerals here, what they might be. So, example of the one below death, or number 5, you could say. You can see there also there are cups on the ground. So this could be the 5 of cups, for example. But there are no labels on this card.
What do the numbers go up to?
Well, the one below death has the number 8 in it, and it has 8 pentacles inside of the image.
The only number that fits after the of would be, the first one to fit would be 11.
There's 2.
It looks like there is a
Two-
9 of wands at the bottom here, and also just keep in mind that some of
There's
them
an
are
18
missing.
and a 17 also. The moon on the top right is 18 and the star at the bottom right is 17.
Yes, but generally speaking, once you get to 9, they start naming them. So, for example, the 9, or sorry, the 4 actually up here is the Emperor. So some of them go outside of the normal rules. Like the Devil, for example, is obviously a pentacle card. It has a pentacle above the Devil's head, but it is in fact the Devil instead, a 2-word. But next to it is the 10 of swords because it has the Roman numeral of 10, and there are 10 swords in the body. So we have to take this into consideration when we're naming them, and then also using the higher ones for their own things in 1-letter words. So if you look at the second word here, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. However, we have the word here, temperance, which takes 10 spaces. So that means that whichever one of these cards belongs there is likely in the bottom half of this ripped sheet. It is not folded. I like shake the paper. So we're missing probably a keyword there. And it is also entirely possible, because I haven't done any of the checking yet, that all of the bottom cards are the top answers and all the top cards are the bottom answers. But here we stand. I just need to total the numbers here of all of the letters.
I'm trying to figure out which is the power, blank, and then a number of a suit, right? So the first letter number to fit in that would be number 4. F-I-V-E 5 would
If there
fit.
are 4 letters, that means it could be the 4 of, like, for the third one here, under like the tower, the second one, the third one, there's 3 letters there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a 6-letter word there would be the swords. So that is the something of the swords.
Right.
But the problem is that the
that's what I'm
first
saying,
4 letters
the-
could be
on the-
anything.
I'm trying to think of what number could fit in there. The first number to be
It
able
could
to
be
fit
the
is
King of
4 or
Swords.
5.
It could be the King of Swords, though. It could be the 4 of Swords. It could be the King of Swords. And it also could be the Page of Swords.
Page of Wands?
No, because Swords is 6 letters. Wands is 4.
okay.
But the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Cups could also be 2 more down. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Now, there's another thing here. Once we get all of the information, the very top one says the Tower. So it's very intentional that it's likely could be that, though, that will be a big key to solving the rest of the riddle.
It would have to be, what is the position of, I feel like it would have to be like the tower indicates 7 of clubs, something like that. What is the function of indicate in that? It would be the tower.
Well, we don't have the Tower card.
No, I'm trying to think the function in the sentence, if you are diagramming it, would be the tower blank. If I said this sentence, the tower indicates 11 of clubs, or 8 of clubs, indicates
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying.
That's the type of sentence function word that we need that fits there.
Like a verb?
Yes, a verb.
It could be.
Yeah.
But then
So-
how do we get to the lines 3, 4 that are a bit more obtuse?
That would be the next one, right? The blank. It would be it's the tower, because the second line, line 3. Line 1 is the tower, right?
If she
Is
Yeah.
that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3. So line 3, we've already established is number of suit,
What?
right?
What are you talking about?
Whatever number fits. The
The last word in
I
a
think
series of
she's-
3 words is a suit. The suits are swords, cups, pentacles, or wands.
that's exactly what I just said. We don't know
So
what
she's
suit
saying
it
it's
is. So
it's like 4 of 4 of
Exactly.
hearts or
So
4 of
I'm just
swords.
saying
It could also be the king.
number of fill in the blank suit.
The king or the page are also light labels. So again, I don't know
Label of suit.
if the ones that have the number on them are cards that we should pay attention to. Does that make
It could
sense?
be like the tower activates 7 of clubs.
King of Swords.
I don't know if we have enough information for this. Is there any way that we can run like I can run an intelligence check for a hint, or if I should try to stop trying to solve this unless I have all the pieces? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the
No
sword.
hints yet. No hints until you have the full thing.
Actually, let
Okay.
me go ahead. I'm gonna write down. We know of, so we can fill in of, right?
In theory, but we don't know what the other side of the
or
pages
two.
are. Like, we don't have all the
I'm
information
gonna
yet.
write this down on my paper because I haven't.
Chef, just for the sake of the game itself, is this solvable right now, or do we need the second half?
It doesn't make any sense without the second half, but you could be filling things in.
Okay.
To some degree. Whether or not they're correct or not, you cannot perfectly determine with only this one half.
Okay, then maybe we should.
Yeah,
shouldn't
line 5
waste-
under current information could be the Ace of Cups or the Ace of Wands. That's the most easily solvable one at the moment, given the current information that we
I
have.
agree.
So I've written both of those
Ace of
down as possible
Cups.
answers.
I think it's Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands would be 5, not 4.
Or sorry, not you were correct, yeah. So cups, wands is 5, swords is 6, cups 4, pentacles 9. Let's erase this. So for now, Ace of Cups is line 5.
We have wands.
Cari, I'll read you guys what I have written down here. So we have page, queen, king, knight, and ace. Those
Could
are
also be 2
the first
by the way,
cards.
Rob.
What's that?
Could also be 2 instead of ace.
Yeah, that's good. Or 1.
One, 2.
1
Ace
being
is
the
one.
least likely.
Ace
Can you
is
tell
1.
me the suits
Ace is
again?
1.
Yes, wands is 5 letters, cups
Pentacles.
is 4, pentacles is 9 letters, and swords is 6 letters. So it basically goes 4, 5, 6, 9 if you do them in order.
So line 3 would be swords.
Why would it be swords?
Something of swords. Because it's 6 letters.
That's the only one that's 6.
Okay, I'll write that down then.
No, the fourth line also has 6 letters.
No, it
That could
doesn't.
be
It
2.
can be swords twice.
That's 1.
It can't be.
That's 2 letters. That's 2 letters.
It's a two-letter
sorry.
word, Goldy. It would have to be something like the
Oh,
emperor or the
sorry.
moon or something, but we don't have the
Right.
correct one.
It's 3, 2, 4. I see.
Yeah.
What is 7 though? We have 1.
We don't have it yet. The emperor is 7. but that's a 2. So I don't know if we need the there. We have the for the other ones, Cari,
Empress
it's
is also
Page,
7.
Queen, King, Knight, and Ace. You have the suits. The standalone cards are Star and Moon, the Star, the Moon, the Devil, the Emperor, the Empress, Temperance, one word, and the Hanged Man.
I feel like I'm getting information from the clever
What?
from Goldy knows if he remembers.
Didn't I just say that, Chef? The Emperor and the Empress.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just clarifying.
So there should be 2 cards, I believe. The Empress is also on here.
6 is also 3 letters, by
Yeah,
the
top
way.
left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the Emperor. I'm just gonna check this to make
10,
sure I didn't
10,
copy it
6,
wrong. 1, 2, 3,
Ace,
4,
10,
5,
6.
6.
And 2. Ace, 2, 10, and 6. Those are 3-letter numbers.
Ace, 2, and 10, and 6. So any of those plus cups of cups.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna count out the 4-letter ones. 4, 5. 4, 5, 9. 4, 5, 9 are the 4-letter numbers. 4, 5, 9 are the 4-letter numbers.
The sun is beginning to set, and you are
7 and 8 are 5 letters.
in a wide open field.
Yeah, I think we should go back to. Where the fuck did we come from?
3,
should-
7,
And 3.
8.
3, 7, and 8.
3, 7, 8.
We need to go into
We're-
a safe
we're-
place and look at this.
We're
Look at
losing
what?
the light and we're in a field, so I
We
think
can't
we should.
stay here. We need to go back into the cave.
Well, we need to rest whatever we're doing because we don't have all the tools
We need to
finish
rest
this.
in the cave.
Yeah, we need to go and find somewhere to rest.
Very well.
We'll go to the place where the golems are and have the golems protect the entrance, maybe?
Can we give them orders?
We have this.
I'm going to analyze the
Obsidian.
paper for any sort of markings where it might hint where we could find another piece. But I fully anticipate getting to come up short on that.
Okay. Well, let's just walk back to the cave whilst you're doing that.
You head back into a cave. The rows of barrels are still here, and the little management offices are off to your right.
I'm gonna
Management
see
office.
if the octagonal rod reacts to the golems. Any?
Could I do a quick perception check, see if we drew any attention from that fight?
Yeah,
Who is carrying the carpet, glass
I can
carpet,
take
by
the
the way?
carpet. I'll put
7.
it in my handy haversack.
7.
Okay, and the
Mm.
diamond?
I
You
should probably
take
be on
that
you.
because you can use that for
Yeah.
revivify later.
Oh, right, that's true.
Do we have an idea of the appraisal for the diamond?
You don't have a jeweler.
We don't have a
don't
jeweler.
have
Okay.
Be good if we had one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Mesh and I are both.
Chalcedon.
Yeah. Mesh and I are just alchemists, I believe.
With the perception check,
Herbology and alchemist.
you know
Okay.
that this noise would have been audible to everyone in the valley and probably beyond as well.
Dang.
But you don't see anything moving. Everything is very still. All the
Okay.
nearby foliage is dead, and so if anything was alive or moving, you'd be able to see it.
Hmm.
Mesh, as you bring the control rods closer to the golems, you know, they're a little bit hunched over and kind of in storage. One of them stands upright as you get close.
Do I get that it'll listen to commands? Does the rod give me a sense of how to instruct it, or do I just try stuff?
Just try stuff.
Protect the entrance.
The golem turns and stomps, its footsteps very heavy, and goes and marches to the entrance and just stands in the front of the door.
I flip the rod around to the other end and see if the other golem reacts to that one. Is that...
None of the other golems move. They still are unmoving.
unmoving? Okay.
Just that one?
The second to last thing, is it correct? With the number of dashes?
The second to last,
Yeah.
I have to go and look at which one you're looking.
Because there's 7, and none
It
of
should
the
be the
suits
Queen
have
of
7.
Pentacles at 9 or the Queen of Swords with 6. And there's 7 blanks.
Yeah, we don't have a full set, or...
Yeah, I'm just asking
spell.
if that one is correct. That's all I'm asking.
It is correct.
Okay, so it is not the Queen of Pentacles, or that it could be a 3-letter or 3-word thing. Okay, that's all.
I do have a question though. Tower is not any of these cards.
No.
No, because we have more cards to come. If you see the rip on the sheet,
Oh, does
there's going to be more cards.
You don't know
There's going to be more cards
if
in the second paper.
Tower is another.
Don't know.
I guess I'm trying to say.
I do know, as a character that's handled these before, that the Tower is definitively a Taroka card.
Right.
For sure.
And you remember which
But I'm not going to pull my Taroka cards out for the sake of the puzzle.
wait, why?
Because it's cheating.
The only
Janus does
question
have
I
a
have
Taroka
that's
deck.
strange
I have them
is,
behind
like,
me,
let's
Chef, but I
say-
don't want to pull them out unless you say it's okay.
IRL, sorry, I thought you meant your
Janus
character had
has-
them.
All right.
Janus in character has a Taroka deck.
Oh,
think the
okay. Oh,
only-
then cool.
I think the only thing that's weird to me grammatically is that there isn't a the before the function or number. There isn't the 7
Unless you got your notes ready.
or
And Cari?
the
Cari?
There is the devil.
yeah.
There is the devil.
The devil, yeah.
Right, but there
Horseman.
isn't a the in
Cari? I'm
Yes?
giving you more information. Let's do this first. Horseman.
Horseman.
Oh, all right, I immediately see, Rob, we're gonna have a problem.
I told you.
Why, the cards?
I
Every
will
single
give you the
card
official list of card names
is official, yeah.
Oh, then their names are different.
Yeah. I think Chef used official.
No, we don't have the
Taroka.
4 horsemen. We
Is
do
there
not
like a
have the
standard set of these
Harbingers
cards
of the
then?
Apocalypse. Yes, there's a standard set of 78 Taroka cards.
Oh,
But it's just weird
okay.
because, like, usually in a function it would say the tower activates the 7 of swords. But we have the tower activates 7 of swords, for example. Like, it's not activates the 7 of. So that's, I think, why my brain's
Oh, okay.
getting
It's not.
confused.
It hasn't been written like grammatically correct.
Right.
And it's not activates.
Also, the Taroka
That's one
cards
letter
use the
drop.
coins.
I know it's not activates. I apologize. I'm just
No
using that
coins.
as an example.
So the coins would replace the cups, I think, in the Taroka cards. Because we have the sigils
Oh.
and the coins in the Taroka set.
But coins are a different
It's
amount
wands
of.
and cups.
Yeah, so the sigils are the
Coins,
wands
yeah.
and the coins are the cups, I'm pretty sure. But I do have the pentacles and the swords.
Okay, because cups is 4 and coins is 5, which means cups doesn't fit in line.
And then there
5, if
are a
that's
certain amount
right.
of crown cards, which are similar to like temperance and the devil.
Are coins what we're using in the game?
Coins
or
are
coins
cups.
What is in your? Are coins in your deck, or is that
Coins
what
in
we're
my deck.
using in the game? So cups is what we're
here's
using
the question,
Yeah.
Chef.
Okay.
Would Rob's character in game have the official set, or would he have the set he has in hand right now?
Would he have a bootleg set?
I have a bootleg set. Listen to her.
Or his own set.
They should match, just the suits and things might be slightly off.
There is
And
the
then
Raven.
There's no Raven.
Excellent. Like I said, I think this is that's a tarot set, and these are Taroka sets. I think that's the difference. These are the things for Barovia, and that's a tarot set. That's
So
the difference.
So it was in the
Taroka and tarot are
resources,
different.
They're different.
Yeah, this is going to be a real tarot set, not a
Yeah.
Barovia themed one.
So then, why am I separating these still? Because this is not going to help me.
I don't know.
I'd have to like Google a full set of tarot cards. Because I don't own them.
Well, like if your character, just be up to Chef, if your character actually has them,
Your
on this
character would know
person.
them. Janus,
his character knows them.
Okay. Can I just say that everyone else can Google it then, so I don't have to distribute the info?
I'm gonna come over to Rob really quickly.
But can one person Google it and give us the links?
Tarot card list. All right, there's the Fool. That's one.
The full.
Yes, it can. Cari, I'm just getting all of them, okay?
Okay.
I'm not telling you what it is. There's the Chariot. The Magician. The High Priestess. Strength. Justice. God bless Breaker. The Star. Oh, we already have the Star.
Are those under the same thing? The stars.
The Sun. Death. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune is the second last line.
I think so. The Lovers.
This is all under the suit category.
No, Cari, these are individual cards.
You have the minor arcana in tarot, which is all of the ace through, what is it, 10? Ace through king of each of the suits. And then you have the major arcana, which are all the
I think
special
that's where I'm
cards.
getting.
Yeah, there's like
Rob
some of the
is
stuff is
reading-
from
'Cause
playing cards
I'm separating
attrition.
them from major and minor in my brain, so I'm getting confused.
Yeah. So for now, I'm giving you the major arcana only.
Okay.
There's also the Hierophant. That is Hierophant. Or the
Is that
Hierophant.
word?
Wait, is someone typing them in chat?
The
What
Hermit.
does that mean?
Huh. I have no idea.
Line 4 could be the Lovers.
Mm-hmm.
But I am way behind on the notes of what things are, so.
All right. Well, then I'm not going to speak anymore. I'm just going to send you guys this.
Well, no, I appreciate you doing it. I just can't keep up with it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to solve and also do this at the same time. There you go.
So am I.
Have fun.
Okay.
Okay. The Hanged Man, the Devil, the Sun, the Moon, the Star, the Tower, Judgment, the World. The World! It is I, Dio. Sorry.
Oh, that wasn't side of you. That was a side of thinking.
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna look at the cups for a second here.
Thinking.
So the cups has 2 through 10. 2 to 10. 1 is the
minor
ace,
correction.
and then 11 is the page. Let me just check what. Wheel of Fortune.
That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is Wheel of Fortune.
Fortune, some might say. So number 11 is the page instead of the jack, basically, right? So the page replaces the jack. And then above that
Can
goes
I-
queen, king, or queen, knight, and king.
How? There's only 7 lines, so what is number 11?
What are you talking about, Cari? I'm talking about the suits, you know, going back to the minor arcana. The ace is
Right,
number
I
1. And so there's no 1 used. They use the term ace in tarot.
Right, I'm trying. I thought you were saying that line 11 was that.
No, there's not 11 lines. We only have like
But you're
8 lines.
saying, but Mesh was saying that line 6 is Wheel of Fortune.
Correct. I already wrote that in.
Right. What you guys both said were opposite things, and my brain got confused.
Got it. Okay, so the 10 is a reasonable one though, Mesh. So it could be 6, 10, ace, or 2 of cups above the Wheel of Fortune.
Yep.
And the
Renok,
7 line
what are you
is
up to over there?
justice. So 8. 8 would be strength. Justice fits 7. 5 fits death. Yeah, so I think the last one is justice. Justice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, is this a cipher where only the box letters are what we're supposed to...
The bottom of page 2 is what
Write
we're
down.
probably after. So we're trying to get all the letters to unmix them at the end. But we need the top to get all of the letters. Mesh, did you say the
Renok and
one was
Maefyre
the
are
lovers? Sorry, go
what are
ahead.
your characters doing?
Uh,
As
4
the
is
others
either the lover or the
Wait,
hermit.
what?
The
What did
lovers
you-
or the hermit.
What is Maefyre doing as the others are huddled over this scrap of paper?
When are we gonna? What time is it? Is there just about evening? Right? It's probably like 7
It's
or 8.
getting late.
7
We'll
or 8.
past that.
It's past that. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that we'll just take a long rest, so I won't heal anybody. I have the. Do I have the grass carpet? What do I have? The grass carpet thing?
I think Chamilla said that was in her bag, but I'm sure you could
Carpet, yeah.
borrow it.
Yeah, maybe I'll go and speak to Chamilla. Chamilla, the grass carpet can grow anything, right? And as we discussed, my grandmother was very much interested in yeah, as I told you, I'd say my grandmother was interested in botany and so on. Well, that was a little bit of a white lie. I just really didn't want to say how I'd gotten this book. Actually, this book kind of calls to me.
Rob, I posted something in chat.
Do you hear voices in your head? No. Yes,
No.
I can tell it calls to you. It seems like it's been talking to you and to Dallan and Mesh. When you say it calls to you, do you think it's more than what
I think
calls
it's
to
more.
them?
I think it's more than that because I feel like I was drawn to it before I even laid eyes on it. I happened
Did
to
you
find
have
it in a.
Dreams about it?
No, I was in town, taking in a nearby town taking a job and went near. There was basically a bookshop, and I was just kind of drawn in there and found this. What I was wondering though was this book is written on the subject of fungi. I was wondering if there was possibly any spores in this book that maybe would grow if they were put on this map thing.
Chef, I can't have 2 inspiration, right?
Why don't you can ask the book
No.
questions, right?
Yeah, I
mean, they
can.
probably would grow on it. But my question to you is, do you trust the book enough to grow spores from it on this map?
I don't know how much the book is following what we say, but I would admit I don't really fully trust this book. I
Mhm.
think not necessarily that it's given me it's given bad information, but I believe it has its own motives which are completely unknown to me.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
it's been trying to coax me to do, let's say, certain things that I
Oh, okay.
didn't necessarily want to do, or that I questioned, and was getting me to question my faith and my
Was that a
my
while ago? Are you
gods.
okay now?
This was a while back. Yeah, yeah, I basically declined to do that, and it wasn't
That's very
asking me
admirable.
that yeah, well, I didn't really want to just throw everything I believed in
Just so
in
you
the
know,
toilet.
even though I don't worship Kalimfor, I have the greatest respect for any good or neutral deity that desires to do good things. So I have a lot of respect for them. I just haven't found one that fits me. So
Yeah,
I have respect for him.
That's fair.
Maefyre, as you're talking, it
Yeah.
crosses midnight, and the book stirs your 3 questions. Return.
So it's it's crossed midnight. I think we can ask the book stuff, and like I said,
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually giving us incorrect answers. Just I don't know what entity this is. I have asked it if it is a god, and it said no.
It seems like it's some sort of otherworldly being. It definitely seems like it has an evil presence to it. Like you said, it has an agenda. And so far, helping us and being honest with us has been beneficial to its agenda. I think I'm just as wary of it as you are. But if we don't experiment and try things, we'll never learn. So I am down to let you try to grow some spores in the grass as long as everyone else knows and we're prepared for it.
The reason I wanted to do that without consulting the book first, because I wanted to know information that wasn't provided to me from the book, because it hasn't been given incorrect information, but it could be, this is what I'm suggesting, it could be omitting information and just giving us information that is
Absolutely.
guiding it towards its own goals.
True.
I
never
don't
said
know.
it would be honest.
No. And yeah, I don't know if this book is evil or not.
I usually tend to consider myself quite good at reading people, but it's kind of hard to read a book's intentions.
Well, you can literally read the book.
Well, I
I'm making a joke, so I kind of like giggle.
yeah. I see what you did. That was a good joke.
In the background,
Yeah,
you can hear Janus say, "Fuck you, Antos. You can't keep your fucking papers in the same place."
What?
Oh yeah, how are you coming with that cipher, by the way?
This guy sucks, man. We have to go clear across the continent just to find his fucking house. It's destroyed, and his piece of paper's in a goddamn tree, and it's not even a full sheet of paper. What the hell is he doing with his journals?
He probably ate the other half, to be honest.
Well, the other half got eaten by a plant.
Probably somewhere. It's probably somewhere in that sewage area. Or in the house that got
it
burnt
really get-
down and I didn't get the paper.
Well,
I'm
if you could
being
ask the book
negative,
where the
it
hell this guy
probably
is, Maefyre, then that would solve a lot of our problems.
Sorry, say that again, please. I missed it.
If you can ask where the hell Antos is, then that'll solve a lot of our
Yes.
issues.
Or, more specifically,
Where the
where's
other
the
sheet
other
of paper is. Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
Alright,
If we
I'll-
find him, we'll get the rest of the shit that we need.
Sure.
Okay, I'll ask the book. Where's the other half of this piece of paper? It's thinking.
It's answering a different question.
Oh, okay. So there's so there's like a little wheel turning, it's taking time to think. So there's just like a little thinking wheel turning.
Jodie and Cari, can you roll a d20 just quick?
I can in 1 sec. Yeah.
12.
No.
D20.
Goldy,
There.
no.
I
Completely out of
rolled a 4. I don't
context.
know if that's.
No.
I don't know if
Sorry,
that's good or
I have-
bad.
Cari, you get
I'm doing my
inspiration.
thing.
I get inspiration.
Yeah, because he had 2, and Mesh and I were fucking around with all these stupid
I
puzzle
think I have
things.
0 at the moment. I used them all up.
Right. Well, this book thinks it's being clever, and says that Vask Antost has the other half of the paper.
What a
So
dick ball.
Just
So-
you should try to
Yeah.
show who's boss. Maybe like tell it you won't talk to him for a day if he doesn't give you good answers, or try to drown it
Yes,
in the
let's
water.
threaten some pages.
It's frustrating me. Okay, I don't know what to do with it.
So, okay. Well, it's it.
Stupid
says
book,
it's-
and it doesn't even talk to me, so I don't even know how to communicate with it.
Ask it where Antos is, Mesh.
I could
You have
bite
another
it.
question?
The
Probably
book
wouldn't like it if
said
I
the
did.
book says
Bit it.
it's not a dick ball. By the way.
I'm sorry,
are.
I don't speak stupid book.
I am a book.
I'll get the book for a
Give me the
second
book.
and
Give
and
that to me.
Can I
Let
just,
me
like,
talk to that
take it
stupid
and I
sheet of
bite-
paper.
Bite it with my
Put your fangs
vampire
in it.
teeth.
What do you think this is?
I don't
the
imagine it
basilisk
tastes very good.
fang against the
It
Harry Potter
doesn't.
book?
where can we find
like
where
piss.
I can want those?
Is it a basilisk?
No. I was saying Carrie's biting the book is like the basilisk fang in Harry Potter Chambers of Earth.
Give you a vampire bite. I give you 1d4 damage.
So
It's like
Okay,
a toddler
where,
just chewing on the
that-
furniture.
Vask and
Yeah, there. Now you have puncture
is-
holes.
and a non cryptic. We need a non cryptic answer.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Where?
apparently he's with the pirates.
He's
guys.
gonna be with.
Where?
He's gonna be with the other sheet of paper, guys.
Well, we need to go there.
Okay.
That's what he's gonna
Ask
say.
The other sheet is with him, and he is with the
Missed
other
opportunity. He wasn't snarky enough.
What is the exact geographical location of
With the
Vask
pirates.
Antos?
I've already asked my question.
No, that's not a geographical. With the pirates, it's not a geographical location.
We know where they are,
Ask it
though.
what-
Sheet. That's true.
We know where they are.
They're in the-
if they haven't moved. What
That's
is
true,
the exact geographical
too far.
location of Vask Antos?
On the
we can
map.
ask that tomorrow.
On the map.
Their geographical location
Please
can be
put
found on a
an
map.
X on the map where he is.
Yeah, put an X on the map.
Can be found on a
I'm
map.
being
You
serious.
jack
Don't
wagon.
tell the book that. Maybe stop insulting the book. I don't know if that's
No,
helpful.
I'm. There's a lot more player overlap with my snarkiness tonight because I got handed a cool puzzle. So my Zelda vibes are going full.
The
full
book's
tilt right now.
shaking. The little
No,
wheel, the
there's a
little
mark.
loading wheels turning. The little loading wheels turning. Oh.
There is an X on your map near the
No,
pirates' camp where
yay.
Vraskantos is located.
See, that wasn't hard. Just gotta threaten to bite it.
We got a straight
Or-
answer.
or
Well, you
actually bite
did
it.
Actually, you didn't threaten.
Yeah,
you
actually
actually
bite
did it.
Yeah,
Maybe it was that 1d4 damage that
I feel
got
like,
it to-
yeah, psychic damage to it. It's not
Psychic
actually
damage.
psychic damage, it's piercing, but
You have
Piercing
one
damage,
question
yeah.
left for the book.
did it
One-
like
Isn't that
bite?
normally Grimm's question?
Yes.
Do I have? Is it me or is it who has the one question? left?
Grim is the last one left.
Grim
We
is
can
still
assume we
picking
get
roots
him.
out of his hair, and he says, "Whatever you want."
You can leave those in there, they make you look better.
Okay.
Savage.
Can think of one.
He's not here to.
He says, "I'm gonna stick him in Mesh's bed tonight again."
Oh yeah, he's gonna put the. What was that trap he did for the when he came
Bunch
out
of
when he came
sticks.
out of the ring? The stick trap, and then he fell into the pointy sticks. Yeah. So he's whittling some sticks.
Chef, are we where the arrow is on the map, or are we by the tree?
We're inside, hopefully.
Oh
by
shit! I
now.
see where we're at now. Okay, never mind.
we're in the cave, right?
We are multiple days away, if not like a week or more away from the pirates at this point.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Because he doesn't just because he's there doesn't mean he's gonna stay there, is it?
The
It would
red
be good
arrow
If we could
points
put a
towards where the Brotherhood of Fur were located. That they told Goldy where they were located, so
Oh.
they're down that.
Goldie, we got a
Is
pit
it-
stop that we can make to your furry friend,
Oh, it's okay. It's on the what's my call it?
or Renok.
Above table, I'm super burnt out this fucking puzzle, right? So yes, I can.
Yeah, I thought you went quiet for a
Goldie,
while.
we have it solved in general.
I looked at this and it means fucking nothing. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't have the
I'm-
second half.
I'm thinking like Gone when he hears an complicated explanation.
I was looking for the Anya version of that puzzle, and I found that other one. I puzzled that instead. Anyway, in character, yes, we can. We can go. That gave me the location.
I'll carry you so fast. Holy shit.
That was bloody hell.
What
Bloody
happened?
hell.
Is Cari posting memes?
Oh
She
yeah.
found the
She's light
found the
speed at
gift
grabbing the
we were
gifts, ma'am.
Just talking about.
Oh, I've gone. Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
talent, I guess.
That's
Oh.
definitely Goldie right now.
Mesh, yes. Your answer is yes. Sorry, I didn't see that. I was in my own world there.
That was fast.
Chef, this might be a good spot for us to take a break. Yeah.
Yeah,
We can
take a
we
break.
can call like a long rest and then take a break.
Yeah.
I feel like all of us look like that gif right now.
Yeah. I need to walk around.
I'm the one above. I'm on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Just being dragged.
Goldie, I will make you feel a little bit better by seeing my mad ramblings on a piece of paper.
God.
That's so funny, though.
Alright, we could take a break though. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Look, it's not much, but the only thing I got is that the last set of words is vault just, but I don't even think that makes any kind of sense.
Is what?
Vault.
Vault?
Yeah. And I can't be bothered to
the
explain
paper.
how I got there because I think it's wrong. I'm just throwing out there in
okay.
case there is something to it.
Rob put down.
We have the answers already, Angie.
What? Ah! Seriously?
Wait, hang on. You worked it out?
Yeah.
The whole thing?
Yeah, just look at the chat.
Chef
Goldie,
just,
did you see the
Chef
link
just
that
told
Rob
me-
posted?
Chef
What's
just told me
that?
I was right.
Dang, you really were going for it.
Oh.
Fuck!
So I'm so
I
glad
thought I was wrong.
I have all of you on this team, so that I don't have to think. It's fantastic.
All right, I'm happy about that. I guess
I'm really not good at solving riddles. I never have been. So
I'm decent enough, but yeah.
Which one did you get right, Goldie?
The last set of words, the last 9 words is vault just. but I don't know like separation.
Oh,
I assume
we
it-
put justice down. It's a
Well,
vault.
no. Do you know how like each of the words have the box in them? That's the coded message. All I know is
Oh,
the final
yeah,
part
yeah,
is
yeah.
vote
Mhm.
We're
just.
missing more words. We're missing more.
Yeah,
of the puzzle,
so
we
wait,
can't
that
figure out
helps
yet.
because if it's Volt, the
No, stop. We have a whole section down. There's gonna be
right,
more
but
of these.
LT, so O, this is O, so this is 1.
What?
He says it's Volt just, so if you go backwards just, and then Volt LT, this is gonna, oh, sorry, there's a cup there. Wait,
That has-
Volt, sorry.
No.
So this is,
If
Why would
Mesh
it
is
be that?
correct
There's an
about
L here.
strength,
There's no L down here.
no, just.
The third,
Just?
The
VULT?
third-
so the L and the T is from Wheel of Fortune,
Right,
and
that's
the
what I was trying to
A-
tell Rob.
and the A and U is from Ace of Cups.
Yes, but that could be one of 4 answers. That's not the correct answer.
No, it
I
is,
know.
that's what- he
I'm just
said
saying
that
this is all I know.
Volt
But Chef was the one who
is
said it's right.
correct, which
We're on
means
break.
This is V, this is lovers.
I'm gonna.
How does he get?
I'll be back.
What's the vault from?
V-A-U.
We're assuming this is in order by saying.
It is because Chef just said that was the answer.
Chef
Volt
Chef
Justice.
confirmed that I was correct. I'm gonna go.
Why?
I will be back. Well, also Chef did say it wouldn't make any sense. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. I need to
So
do
this is
something.
this is gonna be E.
Why would it be E, Carrie?
Oh, it can't
Stop.
be E.
Would you
It's either
stop?
King or
TH? It's either-
T-H-N or T-H.
It can
Sorry,
be. It
I.
can be an I, an O, or a P.
Which one?
I, O, or P.
9 or 5?
If it's
So
king,
not.
King.
The
9,
third
5,
vault
it's most
just.
likely one of them.
the third vault just, that's the answer so far.
It'll be an I.
Oh yeah, third. It has to be because RD.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So
third
it'd have to
vault
be
just.
King or 9.
But
I'm just gonna.
it could
put
also be
that.
5.
So, third vault, just below the something.
The third. The third.
The third, yeah.
Third vault.
The. Did you guys hear that?
I just heard.
But afterwards he went. The third vault.
All right, so
then I'm gonna
Mesh,
put-
it could be one of 3 things, but the king sounds cooler, so I'm writing king. Because the answer is an I.
So, based on that, it's not 4, it's 5 or 9, and it's ace for sure because we need an A there. Now we're down to that.
What was that? Isn't that someone crying?
Hmm.
I don't hear anything. It must be on your end.
No, the
It's
sound.
it's
effect
the
is
it's
music.
Mesh's or
The
it's
music.
I have
Chef's
the
sound.
music muted.
Oh
There's the
yeah, it's the music.
crows in the background.
It's
just
crows, but
in.
it's also like somebody like crying, I think,
It's
like
rain,
creepy.
rain and crows. That's all
and
I-
crying. Someone's crying. Well, they were.
Mesh, do you have an identify spell?
Nope.
Does anybody have an identify spell?
No.
Do we know if
I think. So.
what's his face? His witch spell has an identify spell?
Probably. But the probably both Jodie and Dally, if they don't have it, might have access to it the next day.
I was going to suggest we delete all of the answers and give Dallan a chance to puzzle this out too.
Cool.
That'd be
Fair.
fun, yeah.
Fair.
He's not watching, is he? Dally, if you're watching, don't
Cut.
watch.
Pasting in my notes. Done.
I will delete my picture as well.
Can you make them spoilers?
Always prepared. What?
Put a black bar.
Unprepared.
Sorry,
Delete.
I hope you weren't waiting for me.
Always prepared. Always prepared. Always prepared. Always prepared.
But by the by, I got those answers from you guys. You said everything. I just
Yeah,
put them
but
together.
you put the key down. Like we got the majority, but
For
we
some reason, I
wouldn't have
thought
been
it was
able
going to
put
be
the
a whole
blue
thing
in.
mixed up. It would be much more
Thank you,
difficult.
Caprice.
But if it's in an order, it's not bad. Once we
Can
get
I prepare any
uh,
of these things from the
a couple of the
list, or
correct
what?
answers in, that is.
I actually think Mesh is correct about the first word being strength because it's TH. I feel like the start of the sentence would be
The third.
It's the only one that fits there.
Prepare spells.
It's third.
Oh, okay.
107. It
So-
says I know 117 spells.
The
but I
third word
prepared
just. You were
So-
right.
9.
Whatever the second, the second line, wherever that first word is, it would have to be at E.
No, it's the
No.
third word just. We
No?
figured it out.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
an
let-
assumption.
Do we have vaults
see.
here? There's no vaults here, right?
I'm looking. I don't
See
think
my
I.
key?
Your tea? What is that?
There could be something we haven't found.
Mesh, what was in the house that we were at?
Are you looking for like locate object? Locate objects?
No.
Is that what you mean?
The house was burned down and empty. We didn't find anything there.
You should ask Grim about a vault.
Wait,
I
hang on.
would if he was here.
Hold up. You was asking me about a
Hey,
spell.
Grim, what do you think
Well,
about
we
vault?
Is anyone
found
listening
one
to me, or are
vault
they just talking
We
over
can
me?
hear you.
with-
we can hear you.
Dallan's other character in
I
it.
am.
That was a
Okay.
vault, right?
It's possible I can prepare the spell
Ah.
locate objects, but I don't. Of the list of spells.
Van Valor.
Yeah,
He was in a vault.
I'm looking at the list right now, Chef. I'm looking at the list right now.
Actually,
Papers are
the hermit can go.
There's
'cause we need
100
the
and.
V.
Well, I only see 117 on my list. Where did you see 134?
What are you talking about? Jodie?
Yeah, you have a spell list that's all the spells you know, but
Yeah. It says
as a cleric, you have to
117.
pick a certain set of them. I think it's each day you get to pick which ones
Yeah,
you have prepared for that day.
Exactly. Now, some of these say legacy, and some of them say they're not legacy.
Don't worry about that.
But okay. I can.
Dong exists.
I don't see the spell identifier on this list.
Then you can't learn it.
So when spell list becomes, it's the list that your class is able to know. Some spells won't be available to your class. So
Okay.
really basics. And this isn't perfectly accurate either. It's like druids can learn natural spells and clerics have a lot more healing spells. And that's not accurate at all, but that's just a bad example.
Would identify objects be
Oh,
any
for God's
use?
Locate object is on some of the cleric spell lists, but like identify, you have to
Also
be a
locate
specific kind of
objects.
cleric to get it, like knowledge or arcane or something. But you're death cleric, so you're gonna get some like necromantic wizardry spells probably in your kit that other
I don't
clerics
have
wouldn't get.
identifier either.
Locate
Or you're not death
objects.
cleric, you're grave. Sorry.
Yeah. It has to be an object that's familiar to me. What is it you wanted me to use? Fortune's favor. No.
And with that, I think we're back. And so we
Yeah.
can mark off a long rest and you wake in the
Where did
morning.
we sleep? I was so zoned into that. What happened, guys? I'm so sorry.
We went back into the cave where the brewery
The barrels.
was.
Right. Okay.
And you have an
Okay.
obsidian golem guarding the entrance for you now. And the day is yours.
Good. As it should be.
Carpe diem.
I'm putting radiant back on my swords, by the
Tuesday.
way, Chef, for the record.
Okay.
Seize that day.
I pat the golem on the back and tell him to go back to hibernation.
You don't want him to follow us, big guy?
Do we? Is it something we want to keep around the whole time?
Could be useful.
Depends on how
not
fast they
very
are, if they
discreet. It's
can
not very
leave.
discreet,
We haven't
though.
tested it yet.
Hmm.
Can't exactly be stealthing around with this thing.
Yeah, that's my initial. It'll slow us down probably.
What does it have a walking speed, Chef?
The obsidian golem? Yeah, it walks. Could probably run too, if you told it to.
I hear crying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
what
it's
that's
the music.
but
Right. Okay.
Before we do that, I'm
It's
gonna
artwork,
go
Goldy.
to.
Appreciate.
Okay, I will.
This is something we should have done yesterday, but I'll go towards the brambles of the dead thing and dig around to see if there's another piece of paper somewhere in there that didn't fall out.
Maybe we should check that stump I hit.
Are you saying going back to the where we were?
Yeah.
Yes, I am, Chef.
Okay, perfect.
Every day. I roll 46 and I have 2 that are different colors. So I know which one's the damage dice and which ones are the Healy ones.
Healy weedy. There was the tree that I hit originally was. Did anything happen to that after the end of the fight?
No. It's still dead. It's still there. There's now a second large stump right next to it.
I'm gonna look in the dead creature's remains and see if we can find another piece of paper.
No, there's not a second piece.
That's
of
where we
paper.
found all of the initial shit, dude. We cleared it out already.
You're gonna do an autopsy? Like, you found a secret!
Yeah.
Because nobody did an
A
investigation check.
Korok, yay!
I assumed maybe there was a chance.
Why does it look like poop?
I want a Korok mask.
Actually,
Missed opportunity
Can
for
I
masquerade party.
could I examine the actual sheet of paper that we have? See if there's any kind of stains or markings.
I already
on it
asked
that.
that.
Oh, you did? Okay, my
Yeah.
apologies. I was out. I was zoned.
You could
for the
sniff
fucking-
it for where it could be from.
Just waft it in front of you.
I'm
Sniff
willing
it,
to do
beast.
that.
What
may I
does your
sniff the-
elfin nose read?
May I sniff it, sir?
It smells of the sea.
What are you smelling, lassie?
I smell the
John
sea,
and
but I
Timmy in
can't
the well.
I can't determine if it's the water mass or the letter. Unsure.
Just smelling salts. Oh, gee. Whoa.
I see the
That's
colors.
a pirate, son of a bitch.
You can see
Smells like a
colours
great
and hear
need of
sounds.
anti-scurvy fruit.
Janus, what did you hand me? The colors. Anyway, sorry.
Can see sound.
Can see
Can hear color.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Okay, so
Taste
are we getting
music.
the golem to follow?
What?
Oh, hard rock.
All right, so I think we need to head up back to the crossroads between Crescent and here, but we're not going to return to Crescent and head towards your beastie bros. Talk with them before we go to the help. Maybe they can give us a plan to go to some form of agreement to find the pirates and what they're up to, but that's going to be up to you two to deal with. And I point towards Mesh and Renok.
Speaking of which, Mesh, like, how willing are you to do this?
It's inevitable. Might as well.
Can we expect a fight of some kind?
They said not to show up again, so I can imagine they'll be a little displeased.
Maybe we can talk our way out of any unnecessary bloodshed.
The
Could get lucky.
captain-
They could all turn to stone.
Does Mesh have to I mean, can't he just hide and we go to them? Or?
That was the curse, right? They turned to stone. From the town, the first town we were dropped in, right? Stone
Yeah.
curse.
Yes, the very first town.
We do have the solution for that, right? We
Yeah,
got it
you
from
have the lantern and the holy water.
And that will be leverage if they give us a problem.
Mhm.
But whoever's got the essential charisma to deal with them would be probably between Grim and Mesh to decide on who wants to do some talking with them. Those
Hmm.
negotiations are
Yeah.
not good for me to do.
It's inevitable. I have to face it. Let's do it.
Holy shit! Why'd I look?
Hopefully, with the time passing, her grudge has gone down a bit.
Wait.
How much time has gone by?
It's 6 a.m. You're
Oh, I meant
stretching
Mesh.
your legs.
Like how much time has gone by since you
Wait.
last seen me?
Wait. I've got a suggestion.
Well,
What's
okay.
that?
This might be wild. But what if, like, they thought he was dead? What if they thought he was dead?
What would that
are
do
you
for us?
suggesting?
Well, now there might have to be a bit of a retcon here. I don't know if Chef will let me do this. There is a because I was preparing my spells as we was talking, but there is a spell called Feign Death, alright, where somebody can appear dead to all intents and purposes for a duration of 1 hour. So
You would have to have him get into a favorable position and intrude in the camp, plus have a discussion before he gets back up in an hour.
And here I thought we were gonna go corpse hunting.
Well, it was just an idea that we could travel there.
It's not a
then
bad
cast
idea,
the
but we have to
spell.
figure out how to get him in a position where he's going to be able to be indisposed without raising opinion before you cast a spell, I would venture to say.
Well, this takes me 10 minutes to cast.
Yeah, even harder
And-
then. Can't do
yeah.
it there.
Out of curiosity, can he defend himself
No.
in that state?
No, it's a
risk.
cataleptic state that's indistinguishable from death.
Yeesh.
Blinded, incapacitated, and its speed drops to 0.
Okay.
Like night terrors.
We should
Yeah, well, it's just an idea.
keep that as the worst case scenario, I guess.
Okay, well then in that case I will prepare it. But that is
Well,
we
we
don't
don't have to worry about it until we get down to the pirate's place. That'll be a couple more days, Maefyre.
alright then. In 2 days I will prepare that spell.
All right.
Sounds good.
Can somebody roll me if you're traveling that way? You know,
I'll have the golem follow us.
We'll roll a what? Sorry, Chef.
I'm assuming this is kind of your path, the blue line.
Yeah. That's what I propose,
need
at least.
a D100 for the day's travel.
May I try? I'm very good at this.
We'll see how good you are.
Oops.
First time I did, so got 100. Got a hundo. Okay, I'm gonna do that again because I rolled two D100s. Let me try that one more time. I got 150. All right. 32.
99.
32, sir.
All right.
150 for fuck's sake.
You are able to you exit the mountains here, and you notice some people kind of lingering near the trail over here. They look like hunters wearing some thick furs, and they wave to you, but they kind of keep their distance.
Chef, do I have a stat block for the golem that I can add on my sheet?
No, because I don't either, but
Can I
create
use
one.
some other metal type golem, I guess?
I'll find one for it here.
Okay.
Do the hunters look resemble anything like the people that we met earlier from that bear tribe?
No, they don't match the bear tribe.
Okay.
You want to take a pit stop and talk with them, or do you want to keep going?
How dangerous do they look, Chef?
How many are there? 2?
It's only 2 of them.
Dude, how dangerous?
How
do they
dangerous?
look? Yeah.
Perception. Give me a perception check, please, Goldy.
9. Huh, I'm running badly today.
They have heavy-looking weapons and thicker-looking leather furs, but there's only 2 of them.
If they're hunters, we could probably gain some information from the geography around here. Be kind of nice to walk into a place not realizing what's going on.
Every time we've seen or been stopped by another person, it's been trouble, and this is the first time we have the option to go away.
That is very true.
I'll back this
They've
up and
seen
make sure
us?
they don't follow us. How's that?
Okay. All right then. Yeah. To be fair, we have a destination. It's just extra information.
Okay. You leave them behind. They don't follow. And you were trying to watch them to see what they do. They, once you kind of break eyesight, you double back and see what they do, and they, you can see them creep into the trees on the side of the road. And you see them just hunker down there, and they linger there for a bit. As you get to the larger crossroads, there's a few more people traveling around. Looks like a lot of the food situation in Crescent is causing people to leave. So there's just random peasants and other people wandering around. And as you kind of get to the crossroads, there's one cart that has a few hardier looking people in it. And they turn down the south road past you and carry on. Do you want to do anything with any of these other travelers
You're muted, Cari.
around you now?
I heard my name.
Okay.
Carry on. I thought you were gonna say Cari. You see.
I don't know. I have anything particular myself.
Nothing? All right.
Maybe an update on Crescent might be a good shout.
We don't want to
Yeah.
waste any time on Crescent.
No.
They're starving all the same.
Oh,
It
Okay.
would be nice to know what's going on, but I feel like
You can
We have
try
other
to find
things that we
someone
need to
that's moving, going in your way. There's carts heading out of the city.
that works.
If you just kind of followed near one, you can
Yo, what's up?
try to bum a ride or ask some
stuffing our face
information.
with food.
Do you want to try to find someone heading out of the city along this fork of the road?
Yes and no. Like, I don't know if I want to go out of my way, but if someone does pass, I'd like to ask.
Well,
I
if
don't
you're
know about you
walking, no one seems to be in a rush, so yeah, a cart might pass you by.
Okay. Are you guys gonna
I won't stop
nail
you.
it? You suggested it. You gotta do it.
I'll join you.
Then what do you
We
say
haven't
to
seen
him?
a friendly face.
There's a guy with a pipe in his mouth, and he's just smoking, and he just watches you, and you guys are just walking right alongside of him, and he not saying anything,
Awkward.
and he's just like,
Can we just make small talk?
No,
Hi.
yeah,
If he-
he's like,
see me
He
say
sees a
weather's
giant
nice.
golem next to us. Just like walking with us.
Yeah, wouldn't he say something about that?
he don't
You'd think
care.
You'd
Nice
think
day,
he'd comment
sir.
about
I got my
Well,
pipe. I got my favorite blanket.
I'm
good.
certainly not gonna piss it off, if that's what you're asking.
Would you?
I
Oh,
don't
this
know
is
if it's a
threat,
hit.
don't
Uh-oh.
Would you
He's
piss it
kinda-
on, sir?
that. Well,
Is it a she or a he, or
I think
That was
it
a good question.
does it have
might be
pronouns?
fine. Well, it is a pronoun.
It is a pronoun.
You there.
Jodie, fuck me.
Uh-oh.
That's so good. It is a pronoun. Thank you very much.
I think
Am I wrong?
it identifies
Sure,
as you
sure it
there.
is.
I believe technically
Hey,
it
you.
is a pronoun,
Oh,
but it's more proper to ask if the creature with you has some
Yes.
preferred pronouns. I
Let's
believe.
ask it. Let's
Why
ask
don't
it
you
then.
ask it?
Would you like to inquire for yourself?
I would like to be referred to as round.
Who and where?
The golem is just following its previous instruction.
Oh, okay. So it's.
I always thought like I'm an introvert. My pronouns are not here.
But I'm more than happy to have you and that thing come along with us if it keeps. It'll dissuade a whole lot of people from getting close to me.
Oh, where are you headed?
Anywhere but here. They finally lifted the curfew on the city, and half the people, I think, are just leaving, trying to go anywhere to try to find something to eat.
Oh, my name's Maefyre, by the way. What may I call you?
You can call
What
me
are your
Pepper.
pronouns?
My pronouns are Pepper and Pepper.
Pepper. What's your name?
Is his name?
My name is Pepper.
Pepper.
Nice to meet you, Pepper. My companions and I are traveling to where are we traveling to?
I'm getting so confused now. Sorry,
I
carry
tell-
on.
You're in the same
That's
boat as the rest of us. No one knows where we're going.
We need some better life every day.
We're going to
We just need to get across the river today.
We're traveling across the river. What direction are we going from? I don't even know. Where are we
East.
on the map?
We're going from the west to the east.
Okay, we're traveling east across the river.
Well, we should be there by supper time, I would suspect.
Excellent.
That sounds quite nice.
How
Actually.
is the city, by the way? Is it? Are people? We've heard bad things have happened there.
Yes.
Well, all the food got eaten by some rats. Just an explosion of rats, and they got so fat and they just exploded the same day or something. And they're all gone
Wow.
now.
That's so weird. I wonder how that happened.
Yeah. Odd.
It
Mighty
is bad.
suspicious, yeah.
Never heard of an explosion of rats before. That sounds weird.
Did they have
Sounds
to-
like a nightmare.
Did they have to clean the rats?
Then the council and the
Maybe
light
it's a
got
bear.
together and organized a feeding lines and all sorts of stuff to try to make up for it. And everyone who's selling food is making a whole lot of money right now. But
I guess that would make
everyone's
sense.
eating cabbages and potatoes, pulling from a lot of stores from Driscoll
was
Manor are
thinking it.
supposed to be on their way too.
I'm very
Haven't heard-
appetizing.
Well,
Haven't heard much from Barovia these days, but I might be
Yeah,
heading in
food.
that direction, trying to find some place to start out fresh.
Barovia Village?
Yeah, that little town off to the east.
I have heard some
Ooh.
info about that. You won't find people. They've come under
Ground.
bad circumstances. There was a plague that happened
Yes.
there. You won't find
Yes.
anybody.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
no messing
There's no. There's,
Why
there's
don't you
nobody-
make your own city?
There's nobody left alive.
Ever. Anywhere.
There's nobody out east, huh?
Nobody out east.
It's rather
No,
unfortunate.
it's
to be
pretty
fair.
desolate area around here. That's pretty
Dank.
decimated.
If I were you, I'd try to escape this realm.
Yes.
Escape this realm.
No, I didn't use that.
Well,
Realm
maybe,
is her pronouns. So ignore her.
Maybe just the manor then. I
Why
know
did you
they
call
took
me a
in some
her?
settlers from Crescent.
They did.
I'm sorry, Pepper wasn't familiar with your pronouns. If I called you anything that offends, I don't mean to offend.
No offense. Please.
I only
just
mean
call
to be
me
the saltio pepper.
Me.
Ah,
Is your wife salt?
I don't get that.
no, my wife's dead.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh,
She's the salt of the
no.
earth. But
Don't make that joke. Don't make that joke. But I'm guessing I'm just gonna punch Janus in the leg for making that joke.
oh, I'm Janus doesn't say that shit. He's way too
I'm
fucking
gonna
serious for that.
Yeah, all the dumb stuff I've been saying is as me.
Yeah.
I don't quite know what's going on, but I am getting rather hungry though.
Yes.
I'll just punch
Well-
Janus in the leg anyway then.
For
Unfortunately,
no reason.
I ain't got food. I
That's a problem.
was gonna see how far I can get and then start hunting when I get really hungry.
Well, if we get there after supper time, I suppose I'll do some hunting. We'll see if we can get something for your troubles of taking us somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, that's mighty nice of you. I
can cast a
imagine
spell.
there will be a lot of people looking for food.
Pepper. How do you spell pepper?
Pepper. I don't know spelling, I just say it.
I believe it begins
3 Ps and a whole
with
lot of problems.
Purr.
What's a P?
Nothing. Well, what's the P with you?
What?
I'm sorry. I'm not terribly good with jokes.
He's tall and stupid. Just ignore him.
Oh,
I'm not.
really-
I'm not stupid.
you're not
You
stupid.
get to the
I'm
river
not tall.
around 5 p.m. and it's around this time that Pepper's stomach like audibly growls, and he's like,
Oh.
Like, draw my swords and look out in the forest. What was that? There's a bear in these woods. That's dinner.
Oh
I-
no! Oh,
I respect
no.
your vigilance, sir, but that's a grumble of a different kind.
Around halfway through this walk, I probably got hitched a ride on the golem at this point.
What?
The golem is carrying you.
Golems- Oh, you hitched the ride on the golem. Yeah.
You become the ring and get on its ear.
So we stop.
Camilla,
should we-
like-
It's like Mary in the end.
Camilla goes into the corner and kind of like sits like this. She wants to be a bat, but she can't. So
Maybe
she's
don't do
bummed.
that. Don't do it in front of this guy. Maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. He seems quite chill.
Batman.
Quite all right.
Maybe we should stop somewhere and eat something.
I have the golem put an arm out for Camilla to get her up also.
Camilla, I have.
Are we near the
Come on,
river,
no.
chef? At this
Camilla,
point,
I
Yeah,
have
you're
an idea.
right at there's a crossroads here and a bridge leading
I'm
across
gonna
the
look
river.
at the river to see if there's any fish in it.
I could turn into a
give me a survival
bear,
check.
and that way, when
You
you turn
got
to a
it.
bat, I'll look like the weird one because I'm a bear.
There you go.
About
yeah,
as
I got
average as it gets, my dudes.
Yeah, you
Then
can
he'll
see some
freak out
fish.
and run away before I become a bat.
I don't think he can run terribly far. I've
That's
seen his
true.
legs. He'll probably trip like
Although
3
with
times.
that
Oh, well, I've
stomach
got to do a
growl,
long
if
rest.
you turn into a bat, he might, or a bear, he might, you know.
Um,
I have,
me?
a,
Some food.
I have that
He
spell. I
can't
can
eat
make.
me.
I can make
Oh.
food and drink with that spell I have. Don't forget.
I'm too
If
lovable to
we're,
eat.
really stuck, but
That's
that
true. You are.
this, I can make food
No
and
one
drink.
will.
I can make food and drink with the spell.
Hey, Renok.
But the food.
No.
Renok, do
food
you
is
have any
bland.
spears or javelins?
I do have. How many do I have in total?
I just need
I have
one.
3. I can give you one, sir.
Cool.
And I'll mark that off.
I'll take one and I'll give it back to him later. But I'm gonna wrap some rope
no
on
one
it.
else is listening to me.
I'll put it back here.
I have a spell that can make food and drink.
I understand. It
There we
tastes like
go.
shit.
We know, but
can't do that.
I
It
think
doesn't
that,
taste the best, but you will not be hungry.
Yeah,
I
we'll see if we can
assume
save your spell for the time being. Maybe pad it with some fish, okay? Let me go try some spear fishing. I haven't done this in a while.
it's okay, Maefyre. We're just trotting along.
So I will tie the rope to my ankle, tie it to the spear, and try to javelin some fish.
Janus, as you go to fish, you also notice that now up and down this river there are lots of people fishing, but there seems to be plenty. What kind of check do you want to? Just a attack roll against the fish, maybe, or
I'll
anything else?
assist with like I'll shoot some Eldritch Blast to like chill for freeze them a little bit. So they're
Yes,
here.
sir.
Just incinerate this.
Freeze them a little bit while they're coming
Oh
towards
my
you.
god.
Can
Whatever to
I
make the
have a
pain
react-
go by faster, chef. Just don't care.
Chef, can I have a reaction ready in case I see Janus being yanked away? I can quickly grab him.
You can. There's nothing in the river that big.
Well, I'm just being extra careful now.
Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever you decide, I rolled a natural 1. But did you assist as in like give me advantage, or assist as in like you're doing your own thing?
Yeah, take advantage.
Okay.
Take advantage.
I was hoping for advantage, yeah.
Cheese and rice. Is it an attack
Another
roll
one.
or something else?
Just an attack roll is good.
All right. No magical bonus. That's a 20.
You're out there spearing fish. You can, have 6 to 8 fish in about an hour.
Yeah, I got a couple of
They're
them.
good sized fish heading upriver to spawn.
I'll put like the first half as I get halfway done through, and I'll hand them to Renok and Mash and say, all right, I'll try to get the rest. Can you guys start the descaling process on these and get a fire going?
Yes. Yes, in the past life I had a lot of experience.
Maybe have
with
Camilla
this,
do the fire,
think.
because I don't think she likes the guts of these things.
Guts. Knife goes
As
in,
you
guts
guys,
come out.
I
I'm
start
very-
cooking the
Guts
fish.
I'm
come out.
very good with fish because I've been on the sea, so I'll work on that.
As you guys begin to prepare this fish and you cook it up, the smell starts wafting, and it's still bright out, and so you can still make out people, but there seems to be a lot of people making second and third passes past your little camp. And Pepper is scratching his chin. He's just like, we're drawing a lot of attention with those smells to a lot of hungry people.
You should have been better at fishing.
As
You have
the
good days
saying
and bad
goes,
days.
Get good, son.
Yeah, I mean, this river's full of fish. I mean, anybody can fish from it.
Not everyone has fishing rods. I mean, your fellow went out there with a spear and a rope, and you started blasting magic. Not a lot of... Pepper ain't got no spear, ain't got no magic.
What does Pepper have?
Good traveling mates.
He means us?
Well, we
Oh,
got this
I
plus
think he-
whatever
I think he means us.
whatever Maefyre can make, but this will be something that we can kind of mix in with some stuff. So once we descale these, we can debone them and fry them up, and then I can kind of sprinkle them in with the other food to make it seasoned, essentially. But the water we'll just have to do. It'll be pure and something from Maefyre. So
Oh, pepper. Do you have any pepper? That would help.
Ain't got no food.
Not even pepper.
No pepper.
That's unfortunate. How about salt?
No salt either. Nothing.
It's extremely unfortunate. Well, this fish will be rather bland unless anyone else has anything.
Well, fish is food. That's less bland than a lot of things right now.
Uh-huh.
Pepper is watching this cook very intently.
Okay. Well, I can cast the spell for the food. If you wish me to.
So you create a feast of food?
Uh-huh. Cast. Oh no, that button does nothing.
A lot of people are now watching you
Oh
from
no, it
like
does
20
do
to
something.
30 feet away.
how many
But
more
cast at
times can you
third
do that,
level.
Maefyre?
I think it's only once per day.
No, how many
Let me
spell
check.
slots of it do you have?
Oh, right. It uses 1/3 level spell slot.
And how many thirds do you have?
3.
If we're not planning on going anywhere, you might as well share some with the others. I'll go deliver it once we're done eating.
Right, but I don't think I can cast it more than once a day.
But you can, I'm pretty sure.
What's it say? It doesn't say that it's limited.
I'll start
It's just-
boiling some water to at least cook the fish.
It makes
a bit.
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. On the ground or in containers within range, enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 stays, 24 hours. The food is bland and nourishing. It spoils if it's uneaten within 24 hours. The water is clean and doesn't go bad. So you want me to cast this free? Are you sure?
We're not going anywhere, are we? Might as well share some.
90, that'd be 100 and...
Remember the last time you offered to do this for some
£35.
folks? There was too many to feed, and townsfolk gave us a big issue about it. The guard, rather.
Okay. How many people are here that are
That's a good
around
question,
us?
How many eyeballs are on us right now?
Maybe like 60 people have passed by, and lots are watching from distances. There's like lots of people up and down this road at little camps and fires.
So we're in danger, are we?
You guys are some of the only ones that have any food. Some people have like a squirrel.
Okay, so
Poor squirrel.
I would. Okay, so I'd be able to feed. So there's 15.
You'll be able to feed all of the people you see here with 2 casts, I think.
That'd be 30. It would be 30 then, because you can 30.
We'll have leftovers from the first one, right? Because it's just us. So we'll have leftovers from the first one, and then we can split the next 2 and divvy it up, and then run it down the river for a bit.
Okay, so you want me to cast this 3 times or 2 times?
I would say 2.
There you go.
2, so one additional time, so 1 extra slot.
Ouch.
Here we go. So I cast all of this food and water in front of us. It's kind of, I don't even know what it looks like. I'm guessing it's gonna be. I'm imagining something that's like mashed up potato with some protein and some like. No, why are you shaking your head? You don't know what it is.
Talking to Goldy.
Oh, okay. And it with like it's bland, right? So just like peas and cabbage.
Yeah,
Maybe
by this time, Mesh
something
has
like that.
cooked the
Boiled.
fish as best you
Yeah.
can, and you'll lay some strips of fish over it, and you have a veritable feast in front of you of around 90 pounds of food.
So let's say let's share out this food. Everyone's who's nearby, you're welcome to come and eat with us. We have enough to feed there's dozens. What did you say? How many people?
Dozens.
Is it dozens? We have enough to feed many people. Please come and share a meal with us. And so I stand on I just say I'm standing on a log or something. And I projecting my voice and talk to please come and eat with us, and then I will start to help dividing up the food into portions to give to everybody. There's not enough fish, so we just have the fish. But the bland food everybody can have.
Maybe don't describe it as bland.
It says that in the description.
Food is
The
food.
people kind of show up and they're a little bit anxious, but they hold out their hands and take what food you give them, and
Water. There's water too.
depart away again.
Clean water for everybody. You don't have to drink the river water. There's clean water right here.
They'll come with plates and cups and be served, and then
Take food.
disperse
Eat.
again.
Eat.
Tick.
And people, it's later in the evening. The sun has started to set, but there's still people, that were nearby that saw other people with food and the message. So for a while, people still show up and collect some food, and late into the night, finally the tide of people has kind of stemmed, and there's only a few morsels and tidbits left of food.
Right, everybody's satiated, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Like it.
Well,
I wouldn't say satiated, but at least fed.
yeah, as in not hungry, because there would be not hungry for today, at least. I know it's only a little bit of food, but you know.
Pepper think that's a mighty fine thing you did, lass.
Yeah, well, it's the least I can do. I can make food out of thin air. I mean, might as well do it.
We certainly thank the high priest for sending you his magic.
The high priest? What do you know of the high priest?
Pepper goes to the church every week, like a good son of Kelemvor.
Does he have one stripe marking?
Yeah, he's got the one stripe.
You're a member of the Church of Kelemvor?
Well, just about everyone is here. We're
I
not
see.
magic. We're they call us the sheep of the flock, you know? But that be us. That's my lot in life.
I see. I'm a cleric of Kelemvor, but it seems
And a
around
mighty
here.
fine one at that.
I appreciate your compliments, but I think my beliefs maybe deviate from what people around here seem to believe. Or it seems that, well, to me, they seem to be hostile is a bit of a strong word, but yeah. I don't necessarily fall in line with the church here. I'll say that.
You not from around here, folks?
No, certainly not.
I suppose not. You're a mighty weird-looking bunch. You got dead guy over there, the golem guy over there.
Well, he's not. Let me just clarify. He's not actually. I know it looks that way. We can explain. He's cursed. He's actually quite living. He's alive and kicking.
But cursed, yes.
But cursed. So he looks undead. But looks can be deceiving. You can look undead and be alive, and you can look alive and actually be undead.
Well, he's still ugly as fuck. That's unfortunate for him.
Well then.
Yeah.
He ain't
I don't
saying
think
much either. Is he
as
mute
I
or
was
just dumb?
He's thinking about a mighty fine prank, but hasn't come up with a
I'm
good
having
one
way
yet.
too much fun yelling at Grim.
You're having a lot of fun. Hey, let's assume he said something. I'm sure he would have a retort to that. Let's just say Grim retorts. He said something.
Grim fails to retort.
His fault
Daddy,
for
don't
not
watch the
being
VOD.
We tried.
Some kind of this was made.
I would have offered Camilla a fish if that was appeasing to her for the blood.
It is appeasing, yes.
A pre-gutted one. Doesn't it have to be pre-gutted because the blood will come
I'll
out?
pretend like
Yeah.
I'm eating it, but I'm just
To be
draining
fair, I did take the guts out.
Are you trying to eat a live fish in front of the crowds of people that have been coming to get food?
I've been prepping
it's
food
dead,
separately.
but
Stealth check.
not cooked. It's raw.
It's
I want a
raw.
stealth
And
check.
I will bite into it and start
Raw.
sucking on it.
Just say, well, this is a delicacy in some regions, don't you know?
Where I'm from, it's the best way to eat it.
I'll have
That fish
Camilla.
isn't flopping
It's called
around.
meat
It's not going to do
bomb.
anything for
I'll
you,
have Camilla next to me, like she's assisting
Really? I
me in the
didn't know
kitchen.
that. Can I make it unconscious? Just like donk.
What's the fish alive though? I thought it was dead. We.
Well, he says that it has to be alive. Is it because it needs like running blood?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So you the blood. Okay.
I think
So
the
then I
lore
guess-
is when a creature dies, its blood fouls,
Right.
and it's no longer palatable to vampires.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll lean over to Mesh and say,
I still want my stealth check, please.
Oh, okay.
Give it to me.
To pretend to knock it out.
Would she get assistance if I'm like having her like assist me in the kitchen kind of next to me, and I'm like covering her?
That's true.
What kitchen?
I could literally just like, well, no, I couldn't wipe the blood off the countertop because it's.
Where are we? Where? How is there a kitchen where we are?
Well, this stealth check is
Anyways, my
determining
stealth
how
is
efficient you
15.
are. 15? Okay. So you didn't just start suckling down a live fish flopping around. You knocked it out, at least. Didn't kill it, but knocked it out. And then
Like the Hulk.
you put some effort into, like, skinning it quickly, too.
I was thinking
And
of Golem, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
kind of, like, mind putting it into the fire.
It's knocked out. It won't be moving.
There's just
You
something
did
about
a
skinning
good
it
job
alive.
of disguising that you're eating a living raw fish compared to everyone else.
Dichotomy
Yeah,
of
I mean,
Cari
I
being
guess it's
icked
kinda
out about
gross,
weird
but-
normal things that are just like silly, and then Camilla that needs to
vampire-
survive.
Yeah. So Camilla, I don't think Camilla would be icked out by that. I don't
She's
think
not
she
icked
would.
out. I'm not icked out. It just doesn't
There he
okay.
is.
seem.
Cari's grossed out.
No, Cari's not icked out either. It's
Icked.
just like skinning something alive just seems so evil. And Camilla does like to respect life, so
I mean,
like,
people
sucking the
boil,
blood
like-
out of something alive
It-
logically would be
Okay.
just as bad as
You
skinning
did
it
not
alive.
skin or scale the fish alive. You just
Yeah.
pantomimed it and then did it behind like a. I
It
don't
just
know. You
seems
did it
like
behind a tree
psychotic
or something.
behavior, you know?
I mean, if you're sucking the blood out of something
You-
when it's alive, that's also.
Cari is just like,
That's what I said. I said it's the same thing, but it's just
Go to sleep.
Cari,
Go to sleep.
Cari, you did a 15-hit combo, knocking it the fuck out, and then you can do what you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's unpleasant, but it's it's
you know what? I
necessary for
successfully
you,
made it
right?
look like I was, and then I sucked it up quick.
I mean, the alternative is right here, Camilla, and I point to the bucket with the heart in it. So either you.
No, this is fine.
Okay.
I had my fill
Okay,
for today.
see-
I
see,
successfully did it
so now
secretly.
So now Camilla. Way more
I do not wanna touch that thing.
I'll suck on a fish. I'll suck a fish's blood out of it alive rather than have that heart. So it's
Have you seen that heart?
So, I'm just
Do
saying,
you
if
need
don't-
glasses?
If you
Because
don't
I don't want
to
that thing in me.
If you don't want to
Around-
suck on
around
a
this
live
time,
fish, the heart's here. That's what I'm saying.
Pepper rejoins you and is like, "Well, it's about time for Pepper to head to bed. You're more than welcome to take whatever comforts you can from my wagon.
Oh,
If you
thank you.
want to spend the night here and."
Oh,
To
does
be
he have
honest,
some-
you're
does he
keeping
have-
me safe here. No one's gonna mess with you folk. You guys
Oh.
and that scary black thing there are
Does he
pretty
have some
indomitable.
Okay.
we have some
Give it to me.
blankets.
Yeah, I can give you some blankets. And
Oh, thank you very much.
hands you a blanket.
Blank.
Greatly appreciated.
That's quite. Thank you. That's quite.
That's quite.
And he,
I don't know.
he
That's
sits
quite.
down at a log at the campfire and he's like, "Well, how about a story before bed?" And
Ooh,
Sure.
story time.
a few sentences into his story, though, you realize it's the same story of the boy drowning in the lake as before.
Oh no, that's so
Ah,
creepy as well.
I've
You
heard
two, like-
this one.
You guys have heard this one before? Well,
Yeah.
I suppose it's
Yeah.
a legend. It's a story that everyone knows in these parts.
It's a legend, but like a lot of things, there's some truth
Partial
behind
truth.
it. Partial truth.
Yep, I suppose so. You know, these
Do they
legends,
have any other
they
stories?
any other stories. Well,
I have stories if you'd like to add to your repertoire.
all right, you tell a story then.
Okay.
Twas the
Once
night.
a time there was a caterpillar. And this caterpillar was
What was it?
Hungry.
Oh,
It was a hungry caterpillar.
wait a minute.
On the first day.
Pepper. This is a children's story. These aren't.
Well, you know it then. Why didn't you tell that one instead of the ghost boy in the...
Did you hear it from your youth?
Have you
I
ever
was
heard
hoping
of
you
the
would have
story
a
of the
story
pot of gold at the end of the rainbow?
News. Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Perhaps too many stories. I might retire for the evening.
Okay.
But he would ramble a little bit more, talking about the legends and like, these legends, any of these creatures mentioned in these legends and this boy must have been around for centuries at this point. They would, it's
The
if
legend's
you're
been
around for
around.
that, imagine being around for that much time, how much you would know, how many experiences you would have. A different perspective. He rambles a little bit and then eventually just starts snoring and falls asleep where he's sitting.
True. I have had many experiences in the 200 years I've been alive.
How many?
I wait to say that after he falls asleep.
What's that, dearie?
We can take another long rest and
Make you go
depart again in the morning.
Knock him out.
I get my spell slots back then.
Yay!
Unless you have anything late night activities you want to do
Late night
on the road with
activities.
the people.
I'll probably just
Uh,
hand my ring
Stay away from
to.
school.
There- there is-
Unless we want to pick somebody's ear, if they've got any localized any sort of information about something we're trying to do.
You did feed everyone, so anyone you would approach would be pretty
Willing.
amenable.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything we need to know about? Maybe we could ask if anybody knows about what's that guy's name? No. What?
What's that dude's name?
Is it what the guy we're looking for?
Vrask?
Vantos.
Rask. Is it Rask?
Rasquantos.
Rask Vantos. Rask Vantos.
Vivi.
Yeah.
One more time.
Sorry, I can't say it very well.
Time with feet.
Two more times then?
With gusto.
Get the practice in.
Rask. I mean, come on.
Vrask.
Rask.
Rask. Yeah. Can I maybe approach and ask one of the travelers if they know of him, or they know about him or any information? I'm not sure how to phrase it though. I was like, have you heard of Brask?
Give me either an investigation check or maybe a perception check if you're looking for a particular person who might know more.
Okay then, perception. I get advantage on perception. Excellent. Okay, did that roll with advantage automatically? Is that what it does? I don't know. No, it doesn't roll with advantage automatically. It's just a 6.3. Do I get to roll again then? Because I thought it was an automatic thing. Okay. Rolled exactly the same. That's wild. So a 9. Yeah.
We'll say you recognized someone who was a little bit more affluent and wealthy, came through the food line, and you can go and find them.
Okay.
You notice that he has 2 bars on the neck, so he wasn't at the same level at where you found Vrask Antos's house, but he may have been up there.
Okay, so I approached this fellow. Good evening, good sir. I was wondering if you had heard of a gentleman called Vrask Antos.
The wine guy, right?
Correct.
Latest I've heard is his house burnt down up in the high city. But I don't think he was there. They didn't report any casualties or anything, so...
Quite. We believe he either wasn't there or he escaped. Have you maybe heard anything about his whereabouts? Or any connection, does he have let's say, sympathizers who may have given him refuge from the law, because he's a wanted criminal.
He pulls you in close and was like, well, that's the other half of it. Was there was a bunch of murders at a Waystone Inn, and they say he was the only one found after that.
Yes.
The police took him in for questioning. The guard took him in for questioning, and we don't really know what happened after that. The house burnt down for the insurance money, maybe, I don't know, but something happened at the house that shouldn't have. But the rumors around the Waystone Inn aren't too good either. No one went there afterwards, and some out-of-towner bought it up for dirt cheap and now is running it again. But
Really?
I don't know for how long, because I don't think a single person has stepped foot in that place since.
And out of Towner, do you know that person's name?
Oh, what is his name? His name was something like Quoth, something like that.
Quoth? So that's Colt, and then Quoth? That was one spelled Quoth.
And I think there's a.
Oh my
he's got
god, KVO.
and then he's got a buddy.
Right.
Oh no, that's not his name. He's got a different name. This is his name.
Oh, okay.
And then he has a buddy with him. His buddy is called Bast.
Oh, sorry. So the guy is called. I can't even pronounce this.
It's Colt. Goes by Colt.
Colt. I can ignore the KOVT. Okay, I'll
Like you put on a coat.
Oh, coat. I thought it's Colt, as in like a
I heard that too.
Okay, a coat. COAT. His name's Coat. So he's a new proprietor of the Waystone Inn.
Yeah, he got it for cheap.
I bet he did. Can't have been many people who was willing to take on that place after the gruesome happenings there.
Well, anyone who takes over a murder inn like that either knows what happened or isn't afraid of what happened. So,
What?
more than meets the eye there, type of situation I might expect.
Yeah, that is mysterious. Interesting that he's out of towner. So, yeah. Thank you very much for
him and that satyr he's with, that Bast fellow. They're both strange folk.
His friend is a satyr. That's interesting because there's not really
Motherfucker.
many satyrs around here. They're not really from here.
Nah, we don't have many of those fey folk. He's fine though. You see him walking around all the time doing chores and stuff for otherwise an empty inn. So
How are they managing to run the place with no patrons? And they can't. What money have they got coming in there? And if nobody's brave enough to go in,
if they're not making money from the beer, they're making money other ways.
Seems so. Yeah. What's your name, by the way? I'm very. My apologies. My name's Maefyre.
You can call me Maguire.
Maguire. Maguire, thank you very much for your help today.
Thank you so much for the food.
You're very welcome.
You filled a lot of bellies, a lot of empty bellies, and thousands more back in the city.
That's true. I only wish I could help even more people, but unfortunately my abilities are limited.
Yeah, again, we thank you and the Church of Kalimvor for doing this for us.
One more thing. You mentioned the high priest. Are you familiar with him? On a personal level?
On a personal level, no. He don't associate much with us lower folk.
Right. I do notice that you have 2 bars, so you can go up to the 2nd level. Is that right?
With permission, I can go to the 2nd level, and with permission, I can go to the 3rd. But don't much need to go up there. Them's too hoity-toity for me.
Okay, so you don't associate with them or the clerical classes, as you might say.
I would if I had business, but I don't.
Okay. Well, thank you anyway for the information. Take care.
Alrighty. Have a nice night. Alright. We can mark off a long rest, and
Okay.
we can probably wrap up the session there. Tomorrow early, we should expect to heading south to meet up with the keepers of the fur, the Brotherhood of the Bear, with Renok.
Chef is roboting really bad for me.
Breaking up.
Discord.
Okay.
It's Discord.
Okay.
Discord? Okay. Is it back?
Yeah, red lights on the connection.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Damn you, Discord!
Wait, mine's gone green now.
It's green now.
It's getting better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try
it's
again,
orange.
Chef.
Yeah, orange. Yellow for me.
Try again, Chef. Should be stable
A
now.
bit better now. Yeah.
I was just saying we're at a pretty good place to stop. We're at a fresh day. We'll get to the Keepers of the Bear pretty early in the day as well.
Okay.
And that's where we can start up next time.
Yay.
Okay.
Good stuff.
It was good
Right.
to play again after a
Yeah.
while, it seems.
Yeah, it's been a
We had a
while.
I feel
Good
like it was a
session.
good. I feel like
That
it was
was
a good
fun.
session. I think
Yeah.
it's productive.
Literally
productive.
last year.
Last year. Oh yeah, it was right.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
happy New Year to the most desolate place on Earth, or rather outside of it. Welcome back to Barovia, guys. We're excited for another year here. Thanks for watching. Sessions 26 is concluded. Hopefully, we'll have Dallan for the next time. And until then, we'll see you next time.
Is it Saturday yet?
Bye bye.
Bye.